Friends and phantoms, welcome to Spirits of the Game, where we play D&D, and so do you. Yeah! Here, I am known as the Spirit Master, your conduit to the world of Almir. Watch and redeem your phantom fuel, or channel points, to help our favored five. I look forward to having you in chat.
Welcome back, everyone, to Spirits of the Game. Thanks for joining us. As always tonight, I am your game master for the evening. I am Ryan. Thank you all for coming back for our 9th episode of Season 5. So excited to have you here. We have a lot of fun things in store for you tonight. Just a couple of reminders before we get started. I want to remind you all that if you're having a good time, if you're enjoying the vibes, if you're liking the table, please remember to share us around. Our biggest thing right now is we just want people to know that we're here. So please, if you like what you see, let some other people know about us. It'd be great help. Thank you. If you are catching us for the first time, welcome. Thank you for joining us. I hope you enjoy what we're about to put on for you. If you are catching us on YouTube, however, the Spirit Master's magical spirit powers can only see over on Twitch. So if you want to jump the action, maybe redeem some spirit hands, jump in with us in combat, things like that, jump on over to Twitch for me so the Spirit Master can see what you're doing. Speaking of Twitch, if you have a spare Twitch Prime sub lying around that you're not using this month, feel free to kick it our way. It's a great way to support us. And now, without further ado, I want to remind us all where we left off last time. I'm gonna bring everyone in and change the music for us here.
What, this is not intense
And thank
enough?
you, Royal Smalls, for the follow, and J-Rain for the resub. 4
Thank
months.
you.
Let's go!
Oh, that's what J-Rain said.
Yeah.
I see.
We got so many new colors on the screen too. I'm seeing in
Yeah.
chat.
Oh, yeah.
So
Very
pretty.
colorful.
So, last time, several things have happened, actually, up to this point. In one spectacular rallying behind the banner of the Favored Five and of Syl, you all recruited and helped to retake the City of Progress, pushing out Neberon's forces, defeating the powers that be that were holding on to the City of Progress, people like Malvolio, people like Ardak Stoneheart, and now capturing people like Piddlefip. Viceroy Piddlefip.
I forgot we did that.
During our last session, you all went through and went to the Penardian Refinement Factory over in Persera, the little village that's just across the bay from the Sea of Progress itself. Going there, you posed as inspectors and some disgruntled workers your first day on the job. Making your way up, you found General Stoneheart, confronted him, which inevitably resulted in him attempting to blow up the factory. Before you all beat him and then decided to blow up the factory.
No.
It was a good idea.
After evacuating as many people as you could.
Yes.
Yeah.
You then captured Viceroy Piddlefip, or captured, with some handcuffs from a long, long time ago.
Wait, describe them.
They're pink, they're fuzzy.
Thank you.
For some reason I had them. For some reason you gave them to me.
And you also met a friend along the way who helped you in this fight. A spirit by the name of Foci, the Spirit of Grapes, who, once the factory exploded, sacrificed himself to save the rest of the town of Persera.
He'll be back. It's
He
fine.
won't.
He will. He's a spirit.
It won't.
He's like a million pieces.
And on fire.
There's just gonna be a bunch of tiny little grape spirits.
It's okay. Don't worry, guys. We can perform surgery.
Ooh!
Oh!
A raid of 42!
Oh my gosh!
Catchy
Well-
cantrips
well-
for the raid.
Well, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, well, I gotta get moving.
You just caught the recap. We're in the middle
All
of the
right,
recap.
and so we ended last time, and where we are now is you've all made your way back into the City of Progress, and the people of the City of Progress
goodness.
had thrown you all a bit of a party, a bit of a rallying celebration after the battle. We had a dance competition, which J-Rain, our lovely viewer, and Nereus successfully won, getting some cufflinks, which I have already given the cufflink sheet to Marin.
Yes, sir.
But I do.
Thank you, J-Rain, for the 24 bits.
Hey yo! So J-Rain, what I'll tell you and Nereus, what you both have is you each have one of what are called the cufflinks of safety. Each one of these, while wearing them, provides you +1 AC, and in addition, when you would take damage, you can instead choose to consume. Thank you for the follow. You can
Thank you,
instead
Geo
choose
Knight
to
Fox.
consume the cufflink to grant yourself invulnerability to a chosen damage type for 1 minute.
Thank you, Catchy Cantrips and Lucid Lucis for the
Wait, is there like a flavor? Is it like rock candy?
Is it-
You consume it.
No,
That's what you said,
I
right?
did say consume. I had originally said destroy.
I took that literally. Was I
you-
not supposed to?
It could be rock candy.
Oh, is it not literally eating it? Can I
It's
eat
literally eating it now.
Thank you,
Yes.
David Catchy Cantrips for the
Let's
follow.
go. So normal about that.
So J-Rain is holding the other one. Does that apply to all of the spirits?
The spirit, yes. So the spirits gain +1 to
Wow,
AC while
That's
J-Rain has it,
rad.
and they can choose to expend
yeah.
it, consume
wow.
it.
Or I guess J-Rain can probably
Yeah.
choose.
So get the invulnerability to 1 damage type for 1 minute.
Okay.
Huh. Okay.
But
Sweet.
with that, as our curvaceous feline companion to Killian, our insectoid rival to Nesh, the very, very handsome drow, and Hector and Ceylin. Thank you.
Thank you, Yoshi Goomba, for the follow, and thank you, Lucid Lucis, for the 8 bits.
The 5 of you all see as the party continues to wage on throughout the night. Bogarth, after your
Thank you, Red, for the follow.
dance with Ceylin, the discussion of how Ceylin is proud of you, there is the judges, a very drunk Prince Isaac, and his attendants,
All right.
General Morningspell. Killian, General Morningspell approaches you and says, Killian, now I have to tell you, this arm has been amazing. I mean, it's almost better than my old one. And I really liked that one. And kind of goes and begins his inhibitions are down. I don't want to say berating because it's positive, but you are a captive socially. The rest of you, your spectral companions, join into the rest of the folks who are dancing as everything kind of erupts. Varia, Hector kind of stumbles, gives you a little...
I'll pat him on the head.
He is, normally as a sea elf, he is blue, but he is a very distinct purple and kind of stumbles back and away.
Thank you for dancing. See you later.
I would like to say that Ceylin and I, maybe the music stops, but we're still just kind of in the moment, and it takes us a little bit to realize that the dance is over.
Yeah. The music has continued, but yes, the specific dancing has kind of stopped. Ceylin separates your embrace. And Bogarth, looking at her, Ceylin, her normal kind of tightly wound hair has been undone. Her hair has a slight wave to it, so it's poofier really than you've ever seen is the only way I can describe it. It is a little
It's a
bit
lot more humid.
Yes.
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 By the ocean.
But she, you can tell, she has found some new clothes.
Thank you, Lady Vengeance, for the sub.
Thank you.
So much health.
Ceylin is someone who you've always known her to be a little bit more utilitarian with her dress, but she has definitely embraced the evening. You see that on her arm she has tied around her wrist a little Bogarth mask. As I want to remind you all, there are also been those masks that have been handed around. You all see that there are people handing around like fish on sticks that have just been like spit roasted and scales scraped off as best they can.
I would like to just say, Ceylin, I didn't even notice that you look so... Hold on, is that fish on a stick? Oh, yes! Sorry, I've been so you look great. Oh, is that me? On your arm?
Yes, it seems everyone's grateful for all that you've done. And
Right.
I thought it was only fitting to encourage that kind of philosophy.
Wow. This night can't get any better.
I walk up with 2 fish on the stick and I go, I accidentally swallowed one of the sticks. Also, the mask they made of me, not accurate.
What do you mean?
Nose too big. I look too pudgy.
Look at this Nesh mask. It looks exactly like him.
Whoa! The nose is perfect.
Doesn't it look at him capture his face shape
Wow.
perfectly?
I love how round it is.
No, it shouldn't be.
It
should be angular.
Oh, no, look. Can you tell the difference you get? What were you going to say?
Nothing. Just enjoying.
Nesh, as you hold these 2 fish, one of them will begin to distend,
Oh,
its belly growing.
More food. Perfect.
That's all for now.
You're done? You're done talking?
For now.
Okay.
Right. As the festivities are beginning to escalate, Varia, something you notice, just being aware of the crowd, being able to read some lips here and there, you do see that actually some of the Tritons are here. Pythias is off, just kind of, I don't want to say by himself. He has a couple of other Tritons with him, and he's at a little makeshift stall where you can see there is just a whole crate of fruit, and Pythias is very enthusiastically explaining something, reading his lips. He's saying, okay, now I know you're questioning the surface food, but you just have to take a bite. Trust me. I know it doesn't look like it's edible, but you would not believe the flavors that are possible above the ocean.
Here, I'll wander over. And Pythias, what have you got there?
So this is my friend Carl. He is a exotic fruits and vegetables trader. I have bought an entire crate of kiwis, and I am sharing the good, loving word of kiwi with the rest of the Tritons.
Can I have one?
Absolutely, Varia, if you would.
Sure. I'll take one and I'll cut it in half. Would I have ever had a kiwi at this point?
Probably not.
Probably not. Okay. Well, I'll cut it in half. Well, Carl, we tried at the same time? You said, Carl, the friend that's...
Carl's the trader. Carl's the one who has procured...
Oh!
No, salesman.
Businessman.
Sorry, I misheard.
I thought he was trying to pitch it to someone else.
He's pitching it to this group of Triton soldiers who are a little bit beat up, but Carl is a human business person.
Well, I'll pitch it to whoever looks like they're currently in charge of the Tritons over there.
The social leader of the group. Yeah, absolutely. Okay.
Same time?
Bottoms up.
Yeah. How good is it? Are they ripe?
They're not as ripe as they should be,
Okay.
but you see his face just. It takes a couple minutes, or it takes a few seconds. Then he's like, "Oh my gosh! What that? Oh, it's so
sour and tart, but good.
But yes, how is this possible?"
As the 2 of you dig in, a merch store will apparate next to the exotic fruit salesman. Spirits buying all kinds of Pithboy merchandise. The spirit mob seems bigger than usual. Perhaps 3 times as large.
Oh, wow. Spirits, you get many onlookers as you are very large.
I'll offer a kiwi to the spirits,
in numbers.
too.
In numbers, yes. In numbers.
Watch yourself.
And Nesh, as you dig into your newly largened fish, you will find within it the orb.
You chip a tooth?
I love the anticipation on that.
Yeah.
That was great.
You never know if it's gonna be a Nesh. You find it, but it's actually going to near you.
Yeah, right.
You bite it, it chips your tooth, falls out of your mouth, rolls across the
Yeah,
ground.
yeah.
Because that's what you guys do normally.
Varia sees it, but it doesn't go to her.
Gotta keep you on your toes.
Exactly.
The rest of you, as the night progresses, there is a general sense in the air of accomplishment. You can tell just based on these different little games and things. Bolgarth, you and Salen walk by. Someone set up a banner that just says "The 100 Blades."
How much for the banner?
It costs a bit of paint, but 5 silver.
Oh my god.
Are you
Wouldn't you know it?
around with me?
I have exactly 5 silver on me.
It is about 10 feet across, but
I take it.
you take it.
We'll make it work.
You'll be the one carrying it.
Yeah. Well,
I would like
good.
to. I was in identifying Stoneheart's hammer
Yes.
last time. I would like to give it to Nesh if I could.
Absolutely.
Still seem to walk over with the hammer.
Ooh. Thank you, J Rain, for the 500 bits.
Thank you. Whoa.
Let's roll.
It's potion time.
Oh gosh.
So I'll walk over. I'm
Bottoms
trying to
up.
research this a little bit. And I think it would be.
No way.
I'll get to
Alrighty.
that in a second. Let's get
hold
to this.
on.
Look at the potion. What is that for?
Read me that.
The
What does
potion.
that
For the
mean?
potions.
Un potion.
What is number 20 on the first?
The best one in that.
We're in a
No.
safe place. This is not good.
Burning through good rolls.
no,
That's
no. It's good. It's good. Chill. What is that?
Spirits, you will gain 1 potion of mental acuity. Our intelligence, wisdom, and charisma scores all increase by 2.
Okay.
Huge.
So many problems could arise.
Yeah, you ready for that?
We'll see.
I know you liked the big mace that Minnie gave you.
Yes.
Or that you took.
After we killed him.
Speaking of that mace, where was the last place we saw that?
On the boat.
It's still on the boat.
Yeah.
isn't
Yep.
it?
As everything that we don't know how to deal with ends up on a boat, away from everyone.
This time we know where the boat
Catch
is.
fire.
Yeah.
That is right. Because it burned my hands.
Yeah.
They're
I
crisp.
saw the. Are they okay?
They look like beef jerky.
We'll try to fix that. But in the meantime, here's a weapon that won't harm you. When you use it. That should still be.
If it cannot harm me, can it harm others?
Of course.
2 gifts in one day? It couldn't get better.
Well, I'm glad you think so.
What does it do?
So Stoneheart's hammer has a couple of features. I don't have a physical sheet for you because I was having some issues with my printer. But with Stoneheart's hammer, it specifically triggers a roll for the confusion effect when it hits something, and you can expend the charges on it to create a shockwave of slow around you.
Oh, that's right.
Right.
Am I giving it to this guy?
Absolutely.
I'm sure that'll be fine.
So-
Is there friendly fire on that?
I say,
Yes, there
Pythias,
is.
come! I must test your might.
Whoa, what? Huh?
You see Pythias, his mouth just full of fruit as it's like spilling out.
What? Pythias? Well, how much money did you spend on this cart full of kiwi? Those were battlement funds! You spent it on exotic fruits?
He's about
Celebration
to sell them.
funds?
Give him a second.
Explain yourself. How much money?
It was only 11 gold.
That is an incredible deal. You are a worthy leader. I will not hit you with this hammer.
You were gonna hit me with a hammer?
No, forget it.
Nesh, as you say the words hit you with this hammer, 4 spectral insectoid arms pop from your sides, 3 with blades, and 1 with a war horn held near your mouth to let loose a horn blast of battle. And you will gain 1 spiritual inspiration, courtesy of Raya.
To arms!
I would like to walk up. I've got the 100 Blades banner just around my chest, trailing behind me.
Like a giant prom queen.
I've got Salen still just vibing with me. I got a fish on a stick. And did you say test your might? I think I saw like a thing that said test your might over there.
Oh no.
By the four lords,
Did you want to do that?
I must swing my hammer upon this thing.
Give it a try.
Great. Okay, I can't wait to see that.
Might I run up to this? I would just assume it's like a bell on the top of this large tower.
Yes. It's been sort of nailed into the side of a home or a building here, but it goes up all the way
Whoa.
like 20 feet high.
We're gonna destroy it.
Don't make somebody homeless with one swing.
If this home splinters, it is worth the prize. Might I roll? Might I roll that?
Roll an athletics check for me.
Nesh, as you raise this hammer over your head, you will feel your muscles swell and burgeon with spiritual might. In fact, you all will, and we will all gain +3 to all our strength-based abilities. I'm sorry, skills and saving throws.
We are just destroying this man's house, aren't we?
This is a 27
Oh
on
my
athletics.
God.
Kaboom.
Oh my god.
Okay, are you using Stoneheart's hammer?
Yes, of course.
Okay.
This house bell shall die! I swing Stoneheart's hammer upon it.
Yeah. You see the little metal piece that's on this track. You hit the catapult and it goes and like snaps as the hammer dents in the ground. This thing shoo, bing, and it gets stuck in the bell.
Yeah!
My might has been tested.
Well done.
As you see, there's a probably about a 13-year-old girl that's standing with a rubber mallet in a line. As they all kind of just look at Nesh.
Wait, you didn't use a charge, did you?
To make the bell confused? No.
Okay, well that's probably good.
I'll like climb up and mend this device.
Oh, nice.
What a homie.
Yeah.
You should also roll for the spirit orb. There's
Oh.
4.
Oh, for the
Oh,
charges?
yeah.
I
yeah.
only used 4.
It's a
so-
D10.
So
Oh,
it'd
is
be
it
at
10?
6.
Yes, D10.
So like what time of day would it be at this point?
It's getting into the evening.
Max? Cool.
I will say, Killian,
Mhm.
as you go up to mend this, people are just applauding. You hear people shouting, "Fen ready, Fen ready."
Wait, but I was the one that broke the bell.
We're a team. You break things and I fix them. It's fine.
Wow, he's so good at fixing things.
No, this!
He's the best, Saylin.
Speaking of favorite 5,
Right.
I would like to fix my home. If I could have your assistance, and then we can maybe use it as a bit of a headquarters.
Oh,
Paul,
okay.
And I would like to invite Pythias to join us.
Oh!
Oh,
No!
so,
You know,
Put this back!
I may have changed my mind. No,
okay, how long is that gonna take? You're really good at fixing things. Super fast, right?
I mean, just probably the night, maybe the morning, and that way we can, plan our next move from there. I think we have to start focusing on the next task, which is defeating Oros. Never.
Right. Well, if it's gonna take that long, we should probably still find lodging somewhere else, right?
We could
think?
all live there. I think.
Is anybody else? Nobody else is living there
Just-
right now.
Hector, I don't know if he's still there right now or not. We also have Gerald. We gotta make sure he's got a place. But
We can make it work.
Oh yeah, Hector was just here, like just standing still somewhere, I think.
Yes,
yeah,
I-
he's a little shy.
I believe
Let's
I saw
not
the
bother
most
him.
awkward interaction between him and Veria, so...
Yeah.
Oh really?
I
I wasn't paying.
Yeah, he's
much
standing
attention
in
to
a
anything.
corner, just looking at the wall right now.
Sure, he'll join us at some point. Is there room for? Wait, Saylin. Are you
Yeah, sure,
are
why
you
not?
staying in the
Everybody-
Rosalie grounds, or would you like to stay with us?
Well, I could
Please stay with us.
I can stay with you, Bogart.
Okay.
That's fine. I've
Great.
just been attending to the folks who have been afflicted with this disease.
Oh right.
Did
Oh right.
Pythias, were you
Shoot.
able to find? I know you've
know.
got all this kiwi now, but were you able to find the plant?
Well, Yes, I do have some now. It was crazy. A whole flock of seagulls just started dropping all of these on our heads.
Yes, that was a business deal. Did you pay them in gold?
I didn't pay anything.
This is terrible.
Are there any seagulls around?
Bogarth, you look up.
Oh no!
On all of the houses, seagulls are just looking down.
Pythias, pay them.
Pythias, pay them with your gold that you
Pay
have.
the seagulls!
Pythias, this is your fault.
How much did you all promise them?
Well,
I didn't promise anything.
I don't remember.
I'll take out.
I don't make
50
dealings with
gold.
birds.
And
50?
then just toss it up in the
50?
air. Yeah.
You toss it in the air. You see a lot of bright-eyed children look up as they see gold fly in the air, as suddenly just seagulls.
Yeah.
And-
Don't go after that, children!
no, it's still in the air. The children are just like reaching up for it to fall down as seagulls grab.
Oh,
It never
okay.
does.
And
I
Bogarth,
didn't even have to cast the spell on that one. Everybody was looking at the gold.
Bogarth, you could swear in the flock of seagulls that descend upon all the gold that you see one much larger than the rest.
What? Oh no! I knew it, they're real.
Was there,
Okay.
Pythias, was there a crab too? Or just the seagulls?
It just the seagulls dropped it on my head. I don't.
I see that. Okay, well maybe the
What do
crab
you
one-
mean crabs?
What? Oh,
One crab, okay?
singular.
Are you saying there's a crab in the herbs?
No.
No,
I'm not
no,
touching
no,
it
no,
if there's a
Don't
crab in there.
worry about it. I was just curious.
I have a
Everything is-
phobia of crabs.
I
can't even see
understand
one or I
that.
freak out.
All Siren
Okay.
has to do.
Well, there's no crabs around, so everything is good.
Yeah, no crabs.
Well, alright. So then are we going to Armed and Dangerous then?
I think so.
Wait, to Armed and Dangerous or to your house?
Oh, I thought that was
That's
the same
one
thing.
and the same.
I also thought we were talking about your house. That was
It's one and the same.
okay.
Yeah, you just like live
The
above
forge
it
on
or
the bottom.
something.
and my
I was
house
thinking
on
of
the
a
Right,
house we
but
went
like
to
a
outside the
family
city. Never
Oh,
mind.
what? That's
The farm.
that doesn't exist anymore.
No, that's a ways
we
away
did
too.
burn that down.
That's what I was
We
thinking.
burned it
was what's
down.
gonna-
I never wanna go back
Ah,
there
On
again.
that's right.
purpose.
Okay,
Right.
yep, you're
GM,
you're
what
right.
are the odds the spirits might hold on to Minnie's mace?
Spirits. All right. Hold on. Sidebar.
They are large enough to wield it now.
Spirits, if you would like to hold on to Minnie's mace, I need a little bit of flavor. It is currently sitting on the boat, and I would like some flavor of how you procure that. Let the spirit master know, and we'll go from there.
Ooh, also, while they're working on that, I would have loved to, when everybody's gathered, we've got all the Tritons here and there. I would have loved to have gone around asking about Orfeo. Like, hey, is anybody? Do you know how he's doing? Is the sea plague reached the Reef of Saren? Where?
Who is this to? Sorry.
Any Tritons that I can see, just hanging about.
It's not Pythias.
They're all
it's
eating
just,
them
it's
though.
another Triton eating
yeah, it's another
kiwis.
Come on, son.
That's probably the worst sound you could be doing right now. Into the mic, huh?
I know, that's why I did it. Okay, sorry. Well, Your Highness, I don't know. I think Orfeo is probably fine.
Oh, probably. Okay.
Probably.
Well, I mean, no news is probably good news then. Yes, thank you. That's all. What?
Have a great night. Your
Enjoy those
Highness.
kiwis!
Will do.
I'm losing my Spock! And I keep go back to the rest of the group.
Wonderful.
Everything okay? I know there's a lot of fish on sticks around here.
I'm
but
trying to ignore them at the moment, mostly.
And there's the sea plague. A
There's
matter
sea
of that. But
and I haven't heard from actually Orfeo wouldn't know how to write me because I kind of am all over the place right now, but I'm wired.
yeah, hold on. Did check. Is she good?
I don't think that came
Oh,
from
yes.
me.
Sorry, I'm checking you for the sea plague.
Yeah, I know I look like death, but come on.
Sorry.
You're looking better than you did before, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel better.
Good.
I feel better.
Well,
And I don't have the plague, okay? I
sorry.
would let you know.
Nesh,
right.
your turn.
No, I would not let you know if I had to have everyone.
He looks fine.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah, how do you think
okay.
it works?
Relax!
All right. Burly, muscular, mostly.
What is wrong with you?
Wonderful.
So then it doesn't seem like the sea plague is a problem right now.
Not for us, anyways.
Not for us, right?
It sounds like it'll be. They quarantined well, and it looks like they've got all the things that they need to handle it. So
Well, of course, we left Pythias in charge.
yes.
Pythias, is there anything we can do to help with any of this while we're here? Who knows where we're gonna be this evening?
Yes.
Tomorrow morning.
Armed and dangerous.
Oh, okay, right. But after
That's
that,
where we're going.
Well, right now it's merely just a matter of getting containment under control, which we have a pretty good handle on. I'm still putting together exact specifications on how it transfers from person to person, when the rate of infection stops, when you're safe to be around others, all those things. But I think we have a good handle on it. Your companion, Salin, has been very helpful. It's mainly just getting the task force of people to help right now. But I think it'll be okay in the coming days, as we're ahead of it. We just need to stay that way.
okay. Well, just let us know if we can do anything.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
But the one thing you can do for me right now is have a good time.
Okay.
We won. It's time to celebrate.
Yes,
You should be
yes,
excited.
that's true.
So true.
This is right. Pythias, come. Let me regale you with the story of how we killed his brother. And I accidentally killed the love of my life. He is dead now.
As
He no
we
longer is with us. and
Start walking
Yeah.
toward our position.
Come on, Nash. Come
The
now.
love of your life.
His bones, we have his bones.
Oh,
I turned him to bones, Pythias.
Nesh, I'm so sorry. And you, Nereus, you see Pythias make eye contact with you, and then pull out a small black vial and shake it.
Keep talking about your dead lover.
He was beautiful and gentle. And I wish he wasn't, because I killed him with a mace.
Well, towards the end of his life, questionably, not so beautiful, not so gentle. Well, beautiful always, but evil a little bit. Just a little. Put the vial away.
as you all are kind of enjoying each other's company.
We're walking toward Armed and
yeah.
Dangerous.
Yeah, you can. I would say you all are able to get to Armed and Dangerous. Are you trying to bring Piddlefip with you?
What about Piddlefest?
Yes.
We have a prisoner.
There is a
Wait.
good place to hold him.
Well,
like we did with-
okay, yeah, where we put the Lord of Gulls.
Yeah.
Well, but should we not drop Piddlefip off at like the castle?
Isaac is right there.
Yeah.
Well,
Driver
Isaac
five.
is also
You.
Oh, he got worse.
Is
queen?
Charna around?
Shar. Yeah.
Char.
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 I have Char.
Char.
Yeah, I thought the full name was Charna, right?
Yeah.
Did I make
Something
that
like
up?
that. Yeah.
Klarna.
I can pull it up.
Charna Chisk, right? Something?
What?
That sounds right. Let me pull it
Steel
up.
trap. That's what I'm saying. I'm not looking at my notes. Okay. Is she around and is she intoxicated?
She is lightly intoxicated and she is around.
Great. Hello, Char.
Hello.
Bogarth of the favorite five here.
Yes. Char,
So,
attendant to Prince Isaac, His Majesty, and first of his name. And she goes on.
Uh-huh.
okay, don't have time for that, but okay. I don't know. Well, all right. We may have captured an important person who participated in the Neberon incursion.
Oh, that's a serious note.
Could someone bring him here?
Yeah, I'll go and grab him.
Yeah, this entire time, Piddlefip has been handcuffed to like a pole. just standing there.
no.
The
And I've
entire
been,
dance
coming
competition-
by with fish on the stick and be like, no,
No.
I'm not going for it.
you're a war criminal. You don't get one of these.
I'm gonna give him a kiwi.
What? How do you know?
Why are we treating
Killian,
the war
as you go to fetch your prisoner, a spectral onkeg larva slides down your arm and will imbue it with the power of acid.
Thank you, spirits. We are maxed out, ladies and gentlemen. The next hit is gonna hurt.
Anyway, so perhaps we have someone you would like to maybe interrogate.
Sure.
It's Viceroy Pitiful.
Is Mr. Piddlefin?
Oh.
No.
Okay.
Bring him
And you have
Ta-da.
imprisoned him.
Well, he's in chains, is he not?
Extended vacation.
Why are they fuzzy?
Oh,
For comfort,
That's-
I'd assume.
they were Killian's.
It's not important.
Tactically advantageous to have them fuzzy and pink.
And he's a little more comfortable.
Okay, as long as his comfort was taken into consideration, that's important.
The utmost consideration, we would never
Compromise that.
compromise
Of course
that.
not.
Thank
No, of course not. Anyway,
And
Pinard's involvement with supplying, cannons, boats, ships to Neberon. Surely this must be investigated, right?
we certainly maybe I'll have to talk to the prince when he's of a sounder mind.
And we did find Piddlefip at the factory in Persera,
Yes.
where he was being protected by Neberon forces.
And working with.
And working with them,
Stoneheart.
working with General Stoneheart, who we dispatched. I don't know if you heard.
Oh well, that's great. But you.
We
Okay,
did good.
so-
I knew it.
Favorite 5, if you would be so kind. I'm not the prince. I'm not completely in the know about all this, but can you walk me through exactly how Piddlefip ended up in handcuffs?
Well, this is simple. We exploded the factory.
We did blow it up.
You must have seen the smoke on the horizon.
Yes.
Huge.
And
Then-
we grabbed him and
We grabbed him
And put him
with
in
lies and
handcuffs.
deceit.
It was not hard. He is small.
Weak, even.
So, okay. Then it sounds like it's probably just a misunderstanding. We should be okay.
Oh, well, Killian did give me the handcuffs that we were sharing, and then I put them on him.
You wish.
we weren't using them together.
Well, kind of.
It's not a.
Like, we'd take one turn, the other would take the other turn.
The important
With the
part,
handcuffs.
Char, is that you must draft up. I don't know how you do it here, but you must draft up a declaration of war.
Whoa, another one?
That's
Pinard will fall.
no.
Don't say that so.
I don't know if it's all of Pinard, but Piddlefip certainly seemed to be surrounded by incriminating evidence that they were supplying Neberon with. He was protected by Neberon forces.
They seem to be very buddy-buddy with each other.
Yes, as he was buddy with the prince when
we
the
have to
prince
take
was
it?
in charge.
Right, but the
I-
prince isn't leading a coup to take over all of Oros.
Right!
Neberon is.
Well, we'll definitely do some investigating. We'll interrogate or at least talk to Piddlefip.
Is Piddleflip hearing all of this?
No.
Oh, great. That's probably for the best.
Yeah, he is still attached to the pole.
Oh, right.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I thought. Okay.
That's
yeah.
fine. Varia, for the prince's sake, regardless of the fact that we kind of need him right now to know what's going on, do you think you could restore him back to soberness?
I can try.
Because he's having a great night, but he's gonna have a really terrible morning.
You're going to harsh his buzz?
What? You're going to siphon
That's a
blood from him?
spell?
Destroy his vibes?
I cast harshing the buzz.
The fairy doesn't have to cast that, I'll tell you that
can't-
much.
You can't douse his vibrations.
Well, I don't.
I don't think that's what that means, Nereus. It's something different.
Vibes?
I would do it myself, but I'm one exciting moment away from passing out, so
You look like it, so.
As you say
look
this,
exhausted.
Killian, you will see the spirit of J-Rain, a drow dressed in beautiful formal attire. Let's see, a white and gold blazer with white pants, a black dress shirt, standing preparedly. They'll reach out their hand into a vague direction. You're unsure what they're doing. Before you see in the distance something spinning towards them rapidly. Minnie's mace flies into their hand, and they will, boom, costume change.
What? A quick change?
Indeed.
In the middle of...
You will see them now in combat attire. A black hood with a brown robe and armor, and oven mitts, clutching none other than Minnie's mace.
Let's go.
They will smile before spiriting away with the mace.
Spirits never cease to surprise me.
What the heck was that about? Anyway, Char, I assume we can trust you with Piddlefip?
Yes, of course.
He's over on that pole.
Great.
Do you have the keys to the handcuffs, or did I?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Does anyone have any water?
Yeah, I've got some in my water skin.
Could I have just a little bit?
Sure.
Okay.
That's just
All right.
water, you know
It's
that, right?
Yeah.
Yes, I'm just trying to get myself a little bit more. And she starts like
Of course.
pulling her hair back.
She's straight edge. She.
I saw her taking a drink 5 seconds ago. He said she was lightly intoxicated.
Yeah.
Literally trying to sober up.
And I lightly don't know what is going on right now.
Fair enough.
Well,
So I can
Yep.
try and find Prince Isaac.
He's very easy to find. He's very loud, dancing. You see he has some sort of like a boot or something on his head.
wow. What's his signature dance? What's his dance of choice?
Yeah, it's not looking good. It's off rhythm.
Varia, you should go help him.
He's doing the I feel the music.
I'll come with you to help walk him to the Rosalie grounds.
So I don't have lesser restoration prepared right now, but I do have enhance ability.
That's so much better.
Hold on. Hear me out.
Enhance.
Drunkenness.
So I'm hoping that if I can enhance his constitution, that it will at least like raise the ceiling for it, and for at least an hour he'll get like a little bit more of a clear head.
That's enough to sober
That's
up.
awesome, yeah.
Yeah, that's hold on. He also gains.
He's gonna look bearish too.
Yeah, he is. He gains 9 temporary hit points for an hour.
Just in case.
Unstoppable.
Yeah, so he feels great and maybe a little bit more of a clear
Gonna
head.
do a keg stand or something.
I hope so.
All right, and so, okay. And what is the range of enhance ability?
It's touch, so I would have to go up and be like, "Hey, Prince Isaac, can we borrow you for a second, please?"
Yeah, very, of course.
All right,
Of
come
course.
with me and I'll cast it.
Oh man, it's been a crazy night. Wow.
Right.
Oh my gosh, I can't. What the heck? Oh wow.
Well, enjoy it while it lasts.
I think I need some more to drink.
No, here's some water.
Oh.
At least for now.
Oh,
Take it a
okay,
little
sure.
slow.
Yeah. You're right. What can I do for you, Varia?
Want to come with me?
Sure. Where are we going?
We are going to find Charna.
Oh.
We just wanted to discuss something with you.
Okay. Great. Let's discuss. You're there.
He runs.
We captured the Viceroy
He's.
of Pinard.
Ta-da!
He's over there on that pole. Pink fuzzy handcuffs.
He's sided with Nebron.
Oh, and by captured, you.
He's
Prisoner
in
of
handcuffs.
war.
Yes.
Put them on him myself.
Just like
Well,
Avondale would do.
let's just say you escorted him.
Whoa, I would never do that with Piddlefip. Let's be clear about that. I would take him off the ship, though, and handcuff him. We have to be clearer about that.
Good point, Nereus.
Uh,
That was dangerous.
Okay, so
And I guess if we're admitting to our accolades that we've accomplished,
Thank you, helpless soul, for the 9 months.
we destroyed the factory building, which I believe
Yes,
would
I-
be within a residential area. Which also included destroying some civilian housing.
I don't think. Wait, did that happen?
if not for Foci, that would have happened.
Nah, we're fine.
We didn't.
We're
And
actually-
on our way out, they were cheering for us.
Is that true?
I think
Yeah.
Okay.
We can say whatever
No,
we
they were
want.
cheering for us.
As you all
No, wait, I'm
regale,
thinking of when we were coming back.
Yeah.
as you all regale your adventure, you will see a little guy drawing a cartoony curly mustache on Piddlefip, and they will ask you, "Does he look evil now?"
Oh, evil, bad guy.
Oh, put him in prison!
Oh! He's committed crimes of some degree, I'm sure.
I'm glad he went with that evil mustache.
Okay,
Whoa.
all right. Okay. The prince will kind of start pacing and grab a drink from someone.
Here you are,
No,
of course.
Nash.
My liege.
Thank you.
It's a double.
Good. Okay, so, all right. Well, it's fine. It's okay. I'll talk to the viceroy, and it'll all be good.
Thinking leads to drinking.
No,
and
no,
I hand
no,
him
no,
another
Nash,
cup.
don't. Oh
No, Prince Linus, I will hold on to these for you.
Okay.
Your hands are so frail and small, I would not want them to get tired.
Be sure
Continue.
to ask him all about his involvement with Neberon and General
Yes,
Stoneheart
I-
and supplying them with weaponry, technology,
Yes.
Plasm.
The
even.
Yes.
yes.
You might say.
I will talk with the viceroy, and I will also have to send word to the Emperor Vermilion first thing in the morning. Oh, that's going to be a very interesting conversation. Favorite 5, just humor me for a second. Have you ever heard of the term political immunity?
no.
No.
It's immunity of the political kind, I could assume.
Yes.
Does
You
anyone we
should
know
know
have
that.
that?
You should know about it.
Maybe it works different down there.
I should know that!
Does anyone that's relevant to this conversation have that?
Well, debatably, Piddlefip has political immunity. He is the primary representative from Pinard to Oros. While I certainly appreciate your efforts in escorting the Viceroy here, per my request, and maybe things with Neberon, the general wasn't allowing for that to happen, and things escalated from there, right?
Yeah,
We made this choice ourselves.
and we're proud of it.
I'm sure it'll all be okay, but I think you may have. The Viceroy represents to Oros Pinard in a way that's us collectively, while the Emperor was allowed for Neberon and Syl to squabble. The Pinard is a tertiary external factor, and we are trying very hard to be on Pinard's good side, despite our sibling rivalries, let's say.
I will take another drink and offer it to him, and then as he grabs it, I grab his hand and I pull him closer and I say, "Look, the weapons that he makes kills people. I do not understand these politics. They go over my head. All I know is my blade. So you handle this. Put him in chains. I do not care. War is upon us, and if we do not fight now, we die. And then I push the drink into his hand, and I just storm away.
And I'll dap you up as you
Give me some of that.
Okay. Favorite 5. Great job. Good job. Fantastic job. You deserve all the congratulations you receive. Let's deal with this in the morning. We'll convene about everything that's happened. For now, you've done great. I will take care of Piddlefit.
The orb will alight, and you will all hear in a kind of loud voice, well, Piddlefip says he's in a business relationship with Neberon and Stoneheart. Only business?
Sorry, that's the spirits. They see everything.
Completely unbiased. Very objective.
Objective.
They can't lie.
Well, I will talk to Piddlefip.
Of course, Your Majesty.
Thank you so much for everything you've done. Forgive my state. I'm just having a good time. And I encourage you all to as well.
Would you like to be drunk again?
Most normal
that.
moment.
I'll drop the spell.
Oh no.
I'll pat him on the shoulder. Have a good time, Your Majesty.
I need to talk to Piddlefip. I need to talk to Piddlefip.
Later.
I need to talk to Piddlefip right now.
Oh no.
I need to talk to him. Piddlefip! Piddlefip!
I don't know if we should be here for this.
Varia. In the distance, you will see the haunting visage of a merfolk. They will lock eyes with you and give you a toothy smile. Gain 1 spiritual inspiration, courtesy of Helpless Soul.
Thank you.
With that resolved, the night will continue to evolve as you all make your way to Armed and Dangerous. Assuming it's your next.
Yes. Is Saylin coming with us, or is she going to the Rosalie grounds?
Saylin will come with you because you requested her to. You all make your way to Armed and Dangerous. While it is in its previous state of disrepair, it is still standing, and it very much still has its 4 walls. Are you trying to start repairing it like right now, work through the night, or are you trying to just get it to a state where it's?
I just want to get it to a state where we can all sleep comfortably, without there being like rubble and everything all over the place. But then I'll start repairing the next day.
Yeah, all of you can collectively come together to clean up enough to, stay in it, sleep in it first apartment style, like.
Because there are 3 beds upstairs.
Yeah,
And then
there's 3 beds. They're clean enough. There's enough floor space people can lay down there.
Wait. Did we forget Gerald?
He's celebrating. He's
Okay, he did come back with us.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't remember if he got on the boat.
He was with us, like, running through the factory.
He
Yeah.
was?
Yeah. We collected several people.
Okay, great.
I saw him at the party. That's what happened.
Do you want to sit up here?
All right.
No,
Great.
I'm sure he'll be by when he's ready. We'll let him celebrate in the way that he wants to, and then same with Hector. I'm sure they'll join us when they're ready. You guys can have their rooms for now, because there are plenty of places for them to
Yeah.
sleep.
No worries. I guess I just didn't see him. I was a little distracted during the dance. Okay. Great. So, do you need help fixing things?
If you just want to kind of sweep the area near where you're going to sleep for now, just kind of make it a little cleaner, we can handle all the rest of it tomorrow, but find a place you want to sleep and then
Barry
just
and I
clean
will
that
take
off.
Gerald's room.
Okay.
Sure.
Shoot, I wasn't fast.
And I can clean
And I.
that.
Oh,
No, what?
sorry. Go ahead.
No, I just brush a little bit of dirt on the ground. I go, I'll be sleeping here on the floor.
Sounds good. Do you need a blanket or anything?
Oh, if you have bones wrapped in cloth, that would be
I
extremely.
wrap Malvolio's bones in cloth. If you'd like.
I think they already are.
They are indeed wrapped in cloth.
Thank you very much.
I'll take Hector's room. Sorry, I just
But
Is Hector
I
not
thought we had to be.
staying?
Wait, is Hector coming back? with
Hector
us?
is still living here.
Sorry, he was
I
just
say as I, like-
stationary in
as
the
I'm, like,
plaza or whatever.
curling
No,
up and I'm like-
he's been stationed up at the Rosalie Gardens. He should be okay up there.
Good.
I'm sure that's where he'd want to go. And then, Ceylin, why don't you also go ahead and take Hector's room so you can hang out with Bogar some more.
Yeah.
That's all right.
What are you doing?
No, sorry. I'm sorry, Satan. There is no more room anywhere else. And I give a big wink.
Well, there's no more room, I can just go back to the Rosalie grounds. I'm sure I can stay on a cot up there.
Oh, but it would be such a far walk. We don't want you to catch a cold.
Just stay with us.
Okay, yeah, absolutely. I can stay with you and Nereus in Gerald's room.
There's not really enough room there. I mean, because Pythias is probably going to take my room.
Pythias is coming here as well.
I invited him with.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Oh my God, how many?
Not that Vary and I don't enjoy your company, but we will be burning the midnight oil. And
Oh,
you
way
should
too
well,
What?
stay with
I'm so
us.
sorry. Nia, I'm so sorry. I had no idea. Derry,
Lynn.
I'm so sorry. I didn't
Say
know
Lynn.
this. I didn't know this.
Wait,
You
when
can
did that?
stay wherever you
Alright.
want. It's
I'll,
okay.
I'll
They're in
stay
love.
in
Literally
Hector's
wherever
room
you want.
with Bogarth. I will let you two have your peace.
To study
You're not making it better.
I lean towards Bogarth and I go,
magic.
love blossoms in times of war.
I don't know what you're talking about. This
And
is
I
a
curl up to the
misunderstanding.
bundle of bones that was my
Oh my
ex-boyfriend.
God.
Help me.
Wonderful. All right, we're taking a long rest now.
Oh, yay!
Let's go.
Yeah.
I'm sleeping in the forest, so Pythias can have my room.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, Pythias will eventually make his way in. Yes, great. You all go to your respective rooms. Killian, eventually Pythias kind of makes his way in. He's actually corralled Hector with him. They're sharing a kiwi.
Aww.
Okay.
That's awesome.
Hector is like fond of the kiwi, but he's not nearly as enamored with it as Pythias is.
Yeah.
Right.
Pythias, actually, before he goes up to your room, will go and sit with you in the forge. Hector makes his way upstairs. Bogarth, you are in Hector's room with Ceylin. Hector opens the door and then closes the door.
Oh, sorry, I didn't realize you were going to be.
He goes across the hallway and opens the door. Immediately closes the door.
Ah, rats.
And then comes downstairs. Killian, can I stay with you tonight?
Yeah, there should be. You can take the bench in the forest.
Great.
Yeah, the floor is already occupied.
Oh my, you're spread out as far as possible.
Wonderful.
I would like to. Obviously, I'm sleeping on the floor while Ceylin is just facing away from her.
That's how you sleep.
Bogarth, are you sure you don't want
So-
to be on the bed? I'm sure it's more comfortable.
No, of
There's
course
enough room
not.
for both of us.
No. Nope. That's just fine. I'm quite accustomed to the floor. I wanted to talk to you about something.
Yeah, of course.
I mentioned earlier tonight that I discovered that Evandal is the spirit that lives in me.
And how did you discover that?
We were over at the Isle of Laroak, just I believe northwest from here, and we were like in the island. It was crazy. I'm sorry, northeast. I get my east and west mixed up. We were talking about this before stream.
Talking to.
Myself, Ceylin. You're not here. Sorry, I'm just a little frazzled right now, Ceylin.
Thank you, Connie Inc., for the follow.
We were in the island of Laroak, and it was like a whole spirit city down there. But it was like it was different. It was different from anything I've ever seen. But my echo usually looks like this, and I'll bring him out, and he looks blurry, right, like normal. He usually looks like this,
But when we were there, in Laroak, his form seemed to become less blurry, and he looked like someone I had never met, but Varia had told me that it was Evandel.
Yes, well,
Isn't that exciting?
yes.
Sorry, it's late.
No, it's fine, Burger. It's good. I had always wanted to be the one to tell you, and I'm very interested in this whatever this was on the Roak. I'm not sure I'm too familiar with it, but I think I have some ideas.
Yeah, it's not too difficult to get to. You have to like dodge a bunch of like wolves and jump like headfirst into a hole in the ground, and then solve like 3 riddles, and then you're there.
Maybe I'll have you guide me.
That'd be great.
Yes.
One of these days, when Oros Neberon is not reincarnated and trying to take over the world.
Yes.
Isn't that exciting, though? You told me that the spirit inside me was put there to make me a citizen of Oros.
Yes.
Did you put him in there?
Bogarth, sit next to me for a moment, if you would.
Oh, are you sure?
Yes.
Is that okay?
Yes. Just
Okay. And I'll just sit on the very edge of the bed.
yeah. Saylin is sitting up her back to the headrest, kind of propping herself up. And Bogarth, you might be a little bit oblivious to this, but spirits, for those of you potentially watching, you can see Saylin's face. She's struggling to find some of these words here. Bogarth, I know that Evandel is the spirit that we attached to yours.
Okay.
I had always wanted to tell you myself.
Right.
I know I haven't always been forthcoming about everything in regards to the project and you and your family. Specifically, I haven't been very forthcoming about myself.
What do you mean?
Well, do you remember how I know Barry?
Did you tell me that? I don't remember. You said you were friends.
Yes. Well, I grew up with Barry.
Really?
Yes. My mother is from Garden of Souls, same as Varia.
Okay.
Varia was a bit older than me when I was there, but it's weird, you know, the half elf to elf years, it all gets a little bit messy.
Sure.
But my father wasn't always the most present. But I always admired him. I always thought he did the best that he could with what he was given and tried to be a good citizen, I guess.
Just like me.
Yes, just like you, Bogarth.
We're both good citizens.
Yes. And I always regretted that I didn't get more of a chance to get to know him better when he was around. But from all of the people and the stories I heard, he was a fantastic, amazing, one of the best people.
Of course. I mean, everything in this book says he's amazing. That you gave me.
Bogarth, I'm not sure if you've put it together, but Evandal is my father.
Right.
And I...
Wait. I don't know enough about how this spirit echo thing works. Am I?
Are you what, Bogarth?
Nothing.
Oh no.
Definitely can't happen now, no matter what.
No, don't.
I'm really... I don't mean to put any expectations with that on you or anything, but I'll admit that when this all began, I had some selfish motivations. But as you grew and as you learned and blossomed, I realized that getting to know you, Bogarth, was a better result than getting to see my father again. And I'm so happy that I'm so grateful that even after everything you've seen, after everything that's happened, you're still my little bear.
Well, not that little anymore. Not that little anymore, right? Wait, so you were the one who decided to put Evandal Rivaris' soul in me so that you could see him again.
Well, I wasn't...
Your father.
Yes, I wasn't sure that is what would happen, but there were some moral and ethical implications of trying to get someone else's soul. And we wouldn't know the exact conditions of their passing, if they were a good person, and I had my father's spirit with me, and it seemed only right that if we were going to potentially make that sacrifice, if something should happen, that it would be on my conscience and I should put something on the line. Just like all of the brave and valiant bugbears that put their lives on the line. Thank you.
Right.
Bogarth, as you listen, you may not notice, but a pair of pajamas will appear on you that just say Little Bear written on the front.
No! Dang it! I'd like to imagine that they're a size too small.
Perfect.
See? They're too small for me. I'm not a little bear. Sorry, you were saying, okay. So then, if I got Evandal's soul, what soul did you put into the one to Braun? He had two of them. Were there two souls? They
Bogarth.
seem to know Killian.
Bogarth, I need to ask that you listen and let me explain fully before you jump to any conclusions. Can you do that for me?
Yeah, of course.
Bogarth, when I told you you were going on your field expedition, and I gave you the list,
Right.
the truth is, Bogarth, I lied. There was never a field expedition. The list, I wrote it late one night in a tizzy. Shortly after your success, the general, Stoneheart, saw our progress and thought that it might be useful for its military implications, and introduced me to a man named Jerome.
Right.
When I found this out, and I found out I would no longer have control over the project, several of my colleagues fled, some stayed. I was not going to abandon the project, but when I saw Zerome's eyes and the way he looked at you, I couldn't let him do anything to you. So I came up with a plan to get you out of Neberon. Once you were gone, the Neberon military took over our lab and began delving through my research, discovered your family, and moved everything to the castle, where I was brought as well. At first, I was merely scolded, and they figured they'd find out your location in time, but I assured them we could not recreate the success. Jerome did not think so. He brought me thousands of souls and asked me to try and recreate you. I refused. But he said some things, and at a certain point it was like I was in a dream and my hands were moving on their own. Bogarth, I'm so sorry.
Zaylin, it's okay. And I'll turn around and I'll give her the best hug I can
Yeah.
in my little pajamas.
I'm sorry, but I don't know how many times I failed. But Braun was a partial success. He did not retain much of his control or any kind of humanity. Something about the spirits we used were their rage and their ill intent was so encompassing that they would not relinquish control. They would not give up.
Don't say we used. That wasn't you.
Bogarth, it was my hand that carved those runes, not Zero.
But you were doing it not out of your own volition.
I don't know, Bogarth. I'm sorry, I don't know. I don't know if I was, I don't know if I wasn't.
Bogarth will loosen his hug and just kind of settle back to the edge of the bed.
I'm sorry.
I know that you're uncertain of yourself, but my faith in you has never wavered. It's not going to tonight.
Thank you, Bogarth. And she gives you a hug, kind of leaning over your shoulders.
I'm here.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. But Bogarth will just kind of, instead of looking into her, he'll sort of just like look at a wall.
I wanted tonight to be a celebration of everything you've done, that you've done, Bogarth. Not Evandal, not me, not Zerome, but you. You and your wonderful friends have accomplished so much. You've saved me, you've saved these people, and I know that you will save all of Oros.
I know. We will. But I want you to remember that I couldn't be doing any of what I'm doing. It wasn't for me.
And she leans back and sort of puts a hand on your cheek, kind of lightly clasping just beneath your jaw. I don't know what I'd do without you.
Well, you won't have to worry about that. Not yet. I don't think ever, but Oros was really scary.
Yes, but we have our own couple of scary folks, I think.
Like who?
Very is scary when she's angry. Have you ever seen Very angry?
Yeah. Yeah. She's looked scarier. She looks a little bit more, I don't know, back to her usual self. Just a little bit. Lately.
We all grow and change, Bogarth.
Right. Especially me. I'm not little anymore.
No.
And I'll stand up and I'll rip out of the PJs. Sorry, I've been wanting to do that for a bit. Ceylin, I'm just so happy to see you. And even though you might be ashamed of what you've done, remember that I am a part of that. So thank you. And I'll find my spot on the floor again. Say, it's getting late. I should go to bed.
Yes. Good night, Bogarth.
Good night.
All right, how's peace going in
Hector's
Is Hector's room?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, I thought I was in Hector's room.
Yeah.
You're in
How's-
Hector's
how's
room.
Gerald's room,
Gerald's,
friends?
Gerald's
Yeah,
room. We're slumber partying and no. I have no. I mean, we can share the bed if you want. Given my given time, I do realize that it did. I mean, the implications of burning the midnight oil. I'm just so sorry.
You're
I mean,
fine.
no. I don't know what they're thinking. They think I'm teaching you magic. That's really disrespectful.
I mean, you probably know some stuff that I
Well,
don't
but
know.
you know so much more than I do. It's just really disrespectful. I should not have said that. It's really what the implications of it is really.
Furious.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Okay.
We've been in this group long enough. It doesn't matter.
Okay. That's good. I you know.
Don't worry too much.
I worry about everything. But that's a nice thought.
I have stopped caring a lot what a lot of other people think, especially as, well, you have always been beautiful, but, you know, constantly being called ugly by Nesh, you know, certainly takes its toll. But, you know, I've learned to live with it, and, you know, it is what it is, and people can think whatever they want.
Well, it's also Nesh, so I would take his opinion with a grain of salt as well.
Oh, no, I do that, too.
Good. How tired are you feeling, magic-wise?
I'm glad I didn't long rest. I've still got a little bit left.
Yeah.
Why do you ask?
Well, I know that sometimes you can shapeshift and that sort of thing. I didn't know if that's something you can always do, or if it's...
Yeah, it seems to be something that Illum gave me, which is a little bit lame, but seems like I still have it, so.
Can you shapeshift into anybody?
With a little bit of restriction.
Like somebody you've seen before.
Well, yeah. I don't.
Mhm.
I think I can
It's-
shift into. Does it have to be
It's someone you're familiar with is the specific wording of disguise self.
LOL. I mean, I'm very tall, so I can't be someone very short. No
Okay.
offense, but.
Hell yeah.
None taken.
Area.
No offense.
Do you still have antlers?
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, I do.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. I would say in the grand scheme of Varia looking bad and like death, she looks probably like a fifth better than she did maybe a week ago. Bless you.
On that note,
Uh-huh.
an albino Angora cat will leap into your lap and purr with a note that says, "You're beautiful, Varia." Gain 1 spiritual inspiration courtesy of Rain Fox Arts.
Oh, thank you, Rain. Thank you. Who are you thinking?
Well, I just, everything that's been going on recently, and the thing that happened, the conversation I had with Capaneus, where I kind of separated myself from my family name just a little bit. I don't know how, smart it is for me to return to the Reef of Sarum at this moment, but I have Orfeo there waiting for me. And I had something I wanted to tell him, but I can't necessarily do it in person. But I wrote a letter, but I don't know if it sounds stupid, and I was just wondering if I could read it to you as Orfeo, and I don't know.
You're kidding.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. How tall is Orfeo? Was he about the same size? I can't remember.
He's a little bit shorter than Nereus,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, he's short.
A little shorter? Okay, well.
Itty bitty.
Little short king.
you could like get on your knees.
Oh no!
And then
Guys,
You gotta think before you speak.
Oh, this is turning out to be exactly
well, it's
what I
it's within
thought
a
it was.
it's within a foot. So if you like chop
Oh,
off,
there's something
Okay.
afoot.
Okay, so I will sit sort of crisscross on the bed, and I will
that'll work.
I will disguise self as Orfeo.
Who's standing on the bed
Sure.
to be the correct height.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Varia,
Mhm.
you cast disguise self to make yourself in the image of what you remember Orfeo being.
Mhm.
You get his
Which I did spend a lot of time looking at him because he had a lot to do with a loom. So
Yes. yes.
it better be good.
You get the coifness of his hair correct. Varia, what do you think Orfeo was wearing? What do
Probably
you
nothing.
remember?
Probably nothing, right?
Yeah, that's how you remember him.
Maybe. Oh gosh. Well, I remember him being outside underwater, and playing. Maybe a close approximation to what he would have been wearing at the trench, like while he was
Yeah.
playing, just like casual sort of bard
Yeah, the
fare.
the sort of Grecian style that he was in. Yeah.
With maybe like, well, do the different families have different like color schemes?
Vaguely, yeah. So his family would have more of like green accents on things, whereas mine would have like blue or purple.
Okay, so maybe like some green and gold. I don't know.
Yeah, absolutely. You open your eyes, Nereus.
Can I look now? Okay. Oh wow. Okay. Okay. Yeah. No, I can do this. Okay. That's really uncanny, actually. I mean, you missed a mole here or there, but wow.
Do you want me to try it again?
No. You're fine. You're fine. Okay.
Would it be helpful if I turned around?
No. Just stay right there. Okay. And I'll just just gonna read what's on the paper. And the hair is actually just like a little bit different there. Okay, yeah, it's perfect. Faye, so much has happened since our last meeting. I'm still looking for a cure for you. I made that promise and I intend to see it through. This is not an affliction you will have to die with. That being said, following a few events that have transpired, I am unsure if I can return to you, to the wreath. I fear I may cause more harm than good upon returning. I also fear I may have given up my seat as a member of the Serena family. I don't know why I wrote ha, that is not a joke. I wish I could explain more. I'm sorry, I can't. Nereus. Is that... I mean...
Do you want me to respond to this?
No!
No.
It's nice pretending that I can say it in person. I don't know, I might have made a mistake making you, disguise yourself, actually.
You suddenly feel as though there are many eyes on you, Nereus.
You can drop it, actually. You can drop it. Drop it. Yeah. I'm sorry. That was weird for me to ask you to do that.
Nereus, I think it's great.
Okay.
I do.
Yeah, whereas this might have done more harm than good on my mental, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Well, thank you.
Well,
Thank you.
it's still... Well, it's nighttime, but do you want me to try to talk to him?
Oh, could you?
Once.
Once? We're about to long rest. If you think that you could, that would just to let him know that I'm okay and that a letter is coming his way, and I'll write how to send me one back on the letter so I can hopefully hear from him this time. And ask. He can't send anything back, can he?
He can?
He can. Oh well, I'll ask him how he's doing and if he's feeling any better and if he's wearing that tunic that I like.
Whoa!
I don't know if I can send that one.
Okay, the tunic part's probably too much.
If you write it out exactly how you want it, I will say exactly what you want.
Okay, I can do that. Tell him a letter is on the way from me that can explain a little bit more, but that I'm thinking of him. And I miss him. Is that too forward?
What could he do with 3 words?
There's literally nothing.
No,
Might as
I
well
don't
just
think-
hit period and send.
Yeah.
Forever yours, Nereus.
Pretty clean.
Can I say exactly that?
You're casting Sending?
I will, at 4th level. The last spell slot for the day. Nothing better happened tonight.
Nobody knew
Cast
anything.
it. Does
Whoa,
like the
whoa,
message
whoa.
do damage when it hits them?
Oh, that'd be rad, man.
Psychic damage.
yeah. Okay.
Before
You can
the
send one image.
Yeah. Why are there upcasting rules for that?
oh my God. before the message comes
They know
back.
what we'd use it for.
Sending me Snapchat.
Before the message comes back, just because I don't remember, is the affliction, is it just a loom?
Yeah.
Okay, I couldn't
Yeah.
remember if there was something additional.
No,
than
yeah,
that.
he's also being tortured by that. Your guy. That's it.
Okay. Can someone count words for me?
It was 20. Oh, yeah.
For me,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, I see.
Whoa, Nereus. Crazy that you can send this.
Using sounds.
I'm doing all right. Things are strange, but when are they not? I look forward to hearing from you.
Nope, too much.
I'm looking forward to hearing.
You have 5.
I'm looking forward.
So I have to cut the I look forward. Okay.
You have 5 starting from that sentence.
I look forward to hearing.
Yeah. That works.
Miss you as always, Orfeo.
That.
So it seems like he's doing well.
That's good. That's good. That's good. And I mean, it's also a short message, so maybe you have some things out, and then
Do you want us to kidnap him?
What? No.
Whoa!
What?
Do you think he would want to leave?
Whoa! I don't think. I'm not. I'm in no position to ask him to leave everything. I mean, I could. Would it
That's
be
what
so
you did.
It'd be so bad. If we trade Triton for Triton, we bring Pythias back.
Does
and then
Pythias
it's
want to go back?
I have no idea. Hi.
Come in.
Pythias's face appears in the crack in the door.
Pythias, we were just talking about you.
Hey, what's up?
Hey,
Hi.
sorry to bother you. Sorry, I was just with Killian and Hector. Hector seemed weird.
Yeah,
are we all good?
Don't worry about it.
We're not burning the midnight oil? What does that mean?
Oh.
Couldn't tell you.
Studying.
Is that like a surface thing?
Yeah. You they put the
Sure.
oil in like a little bowl or something,
Oh, okay.
and they.
That's weird.
That's what I was literally doing downstairs.
I think they
Anyways, I just wanted to make sure you all were good.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We're
Good night.
fine. Pythias.
Yes?
Just not that we were talking about it or anything like that. Just like getting some feelers out there. Do you like it up here enough to stay permanently?
Well, I've never really considered that I could go back permanently.
Say
Fruit's pretty good.
that's
Love me some
true.
spaghetti squash.
That's true. Given
And the
it
kiwi.
the kiwi, you
So
always forget.
good.
That's such a surprise.
I know, you would never expect so much flavor in such a small object.
Some of us have to rest.
Sorry, Nesh is really grumpy that we've been talking all night.
Sorry, that's okay.
He's a grumpy drunk.
He- oh, he's gone. Okay. I didn't really get a chance to ask him exactly, but
We can talk to him in the morning.
we'll talk to. Good night. Maria,
Yeah.
thank you.
And
Of course, Nereus.
during that time,
Mm-hmm.
while Pythias was downstairs, I will kind of just pat you on the shoulder and be like, good night. I'll try not to be too loud. And then have a loud conversation with Pythias.
Killian, have you ever had to... It's gonna sound weird, but... Have you ever cared about someone so much, but then you have to leave them behind because...
Pythias, do you understand inside voices?
Sorry. But do you know what I mean? Like, leaving someone you care about... Like, how do you tell them? Do you know what I mean?
I do. I couldn't do it the first time. Saw my sisters here. But I feel that way about Seneca. I don't know if you've met Seneca.
I don't know her.
She's lovely. I'm sure you'd like her.
I'm sure.
Who did you leave behind?
Well, Oricilia.
Right. That's right. I was there for that. Do you want to go back to her?
I think so. Maybe if the world can ever stop ending.
I feel that.
Laughing also is loud.
Sorry.
If only I had a spell slot, bro, I would just put you to sleep. Then you can sleep well.
Yes, but then you would die.
Yes.
How exhausted are you?
I would go to 4 points of exhaustion to get you 6 points. I wanted to ask you Which is funny with the conversation. I wanted to ask you to stay for a little while.
Oh.
I think I could use your help. My whole life, since I lost my family, I've been trying to do one thing, and I've been trying to do it alone. And I don't think that that's the right way to do it anymore. I think with your help, and with Varia's help, perhaps if Salen is willing, I might actually be able to bring my sister back. Your knowledge of alchemy and chemistry might come in very handy. Would you be willing to stay long enough to help me with that? You can stay here if you'd like. You can use my space for whatever you need.
Killian, he reaches into his bag, pulls out a medium-sized vial, hands it to you, has one himself. Links arms around your elbows, bottoms up. It's whiskey.
Not magical at all.
Then he puts his hand on your shoulder. Absolutely, Killian. In a way, you brought me back together with my brother. So it's only right that I help you out.
Well, I do appreciate that.
You, Varia, Bogarth, Nash. I guess he's asleep now. But I'd be happy to help you.
I do appreciate it. Obviously, we have to take down Oros, and I don't expect you to actually join us for that.
Yeah, maybe that's a bit far.
But after that, this is what I want to do, and I think we could get started with it. Because it'll take a while, but the sooner we start, the sooner you can get back to Osilia.
Yes. Hector walks down the stairs. Killian, there's someone in my room.
Yeah, there's a lot of people here tonight. If you wanted to stay at the Rosalie Gardens, you could, but if not, you can sleep in the fort with us.
Okay, I'll stay down here.
Okay. I will be up for just a little while longer, but feel free to get to sleep. I'll douse the lights as much as I can.
Okay.
Are you okay?
No.
What happened?
I don't know, I'm feeling things.
Aren't we all?
Well, I guess, that was bound to happen eventually. When you get older, you start to...
Killian, can you not have this talk with me right now? You always try to do this. You don't know anything.
What do you... Well... I guess. That I know more than you.
Well, yeah, obviously.
Why don't you ask Nesh? He knows quite a bit.
Oh no.
Really?
Yeah. He's an expert in the subject.
Okay, that might be good.
Corpse.
Thanks, Killian.
Laying in his
And he like turns over on the bench. I'm sorry, you do know stuff. I didn't mean that.
I know. It's all right, buddy. I'll see you in the morning. And then I'll thank you, Pythias. Feel free to take my room.
Of course. Well, Killian, you know what they say. He starts walking upstairs. All right.
And then, just for your awareness and kind of everyone else's, I will begin to create another bag of holding. Your sword will lose its +1 you have hammer now. So
Why am I alive?
Wonderful.
I give you
All right.
multiple gifts.
With that, we will.
Long rest.
With
Yes.
that, Killian is going to bed.
Uh-huh.
Oh, finally! I've been holding this for like 30 minutes. Killian, as you go to bed, you will find a little piece of sea glass on your pillow.
Oh, yeah.
Gain 1 spiritual inspiration, courtesy of Helpless Soul.
Thank you.
All right.
Finally.
You all, in your own respective ways and places, except for maybe Nesh, find your way to sleep, resting through the night. In the morning, things take off not quickly. You have a moment to kind of collect yourselves. As you get up, you see outside people are kind of reconvening, collecting themselves. There are several Syl soldiers helping different people. People are trying to figure out what the damages are, how they can help. At a certain point, about mid-morning, Killian, you get a knock on the door of Armed and Dangerous. One of these soldiers is beckoning you all to go meet with Prince Isaac at the Rosalie grounds.
Oh, good. We can see him do whatever he's gonna do to Piddlefip.
Be hungover? Mostly, probably.
All right.
Probably.
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't really matter. We need to make it there immediately.
And you all make your way there immediately.
I'll put the bones back in the new bag of holding.
No, I'm gonna keep them on me.
Okay. Yeah.
As they jingle,
Yeah, I tie them
walk.
on
Wow,
my
that's-
back as I jingle with them outside the door.
Very Nesh coded.
Hear them rustling.
Well, I will still show you. I made another one of the bags.
We will win the war.
Oh, a bag of oblivion.
Yes.
I think it would be better called a bag of holding.
We put Oros Neberon inside of that, he will not be able to escape. You can
Really?
just tie the string and he'll be stuck inside.
This is amazing.
Possibly. That may actually work.
Wonderful. You all make your way to the Rosalie grounds. In the morning, Bogarth, Salen splits from you all on your way there and goes to help with, along with Pythias, to help with the various afflicted folks. Getting in the Rosalie grounds, you come into the room where typically the meetings are held, the meeting room, where previously Braun had been on and transformed on. And it's been mostly cleaned up. The Prince, Journal Morning Spell are there. Char, a variety of these different noble folks. There's a little bit, there's not tension in the air per se, but there is this newfound sense of what do we do next. As you make your way in, you are asked various questions. I'm assuming you all would like to convey all the different things that you've kind of learned as the battle progressed.
Yeah. I don't see why not. Is there anything that we would like to keep from them?
No, I think we can be fully honest about
Yeah, we
everything.
already revealed the skeletons in our proverbial closet.
Right, in our proverbial backpacks.
In our proverbial friend's
Yeah,
cave
I
turned into a
walk
barn.
into the room and I say, horrible news. Your treasurer has died, but died with honor.
No,
Not really.
he was murdered.
Treasurer,
Wait, wasn't he the treasurer?
he was a steward.
Oh, the steward.
Oh, yeah,
But he
yeah.
just handled the financials.
Yeah, the treasurer like walks into the room like, I'm dead.
My apologies.
We lost Jeremy.
The treasurer is alive, but the steward has died. An honorable death.
Most people in the room are a little taken aback by that and are concerned. As the conversation evolves, something that gets brought forward is what you learned from the factory that the Endless Blade is potentially coming. With that, Journal Morning Spell offers to try to rally forces, but will eventually ask, now, Favored Five, I know this is a lot to ask, but would you maybe, well, if I could ask maybe one of you to scout ahead and see where the Endless Blade are on their travels here, maybe we can get ahead of them, sense when they're going to arrive.
Thank you, Militanto 53 for the follow.
Thank you. So much help.
If not, that's perfectly
You
fine.
just want one of us to go?
Of course, we will all go.
Right, we don't split up anymore. We're the
For-
favored five forever.
Not the favored fractions.
Well, I totally understand. Maybe then I'll just send a scout of my own. I don't want to burden you with such a menial task.
No, if you
Whoa.
send a scout, they will come back in tatters, or not at all.
We will go.
Have you had any dealings with the Endless Blade before?
No. I know vaguely what I've heard is that they're some sort of warrior family from Durast, but beyond that, I just know they're supposed to be great warriors.
Take it from the 100 Blades? They are some of the strongest I've ever seen.
Well then, hopefully, 100 Blades and the rest of the favored 5, this is within your wheelhouse and you will not come back in tatters.
Not again, anyways. Last time we fought them didn't go so well.
Well, but it was complicated, right? Because it was just Nesh fighting your...
The Endless Blade.
Cousin?
Oh, right. Well, but it was like someone... It was like your sister or something.
And I look out to the room, I said, and he ended my life.
That is also something that happened.
Which means we have all the more passion and reason to go after them again.
And they're on their way, and you need us to scout?
From what... Because you were the ones who brought forth this information.
Right.
From the specific note, Ardak asked to send the Endless Blade. So the potential of them coming is there, but the knowledge, there's no reconnaissance that has been done.
Was that letter was there like a date on there for like...
It doesn't matter, because we know where they are coming from.
That's true.
I know people where the Endless Blade are right now, and I can ask if they have heard anything.
That's amazing. That would be fantastic. Then we don't even have to risk you coming back in tatters and dying again.
How many times have you died?
15 times.
I thought it was just the one.
In my life, 15 times.
Really?
14 times.
That's more like it.
I thought I died when I choked on that fish stick. But
Remember
I
that
did
fish
not.
What?
We have official business!
Huh?
This is a war meeting.
Anyone else hear that? Oh, all right.
Unfortunately.
Okay.
Old joke.
So you're going to check. Who are you going to check in with?
My mom.
All right. Yes.
I
Yes.
haven't talked to her in a while anyway, so.
It's been several weeks since we were there.
Yeah, it's been a bit.
Yeah. Several, or how long has it been?
3 days.
No,
It's
no,
been
no.
No, because it was a
Probably
week
like
from
8
there
weeks.
to Zerome's tower, and it was about
Oh.
a week from there to here, and it's been another.
Yeah, it's
couple
been a
Travel time.
very
Yeah, you're right,
good
you're right.
deal of time. Because we also went to the Garden of Souls before we went to the Tritons.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's
But
like,
after
yeah.
Leroic.
yes,
Mm-hmm.
the timeline, man.
All right, let me write a 25-word message, but I will send it to my mom. I'm so bad at counting this stuff, you guys.
So while she's figuring out what to ask her mom, let's say that they are on their way.
They must have already departed.
Surely, right?
Definitely.
We can probably get a better read on how long it's been. But if they have departed, because there's not a guarantee, shouldn't we still go out and scout anyway and cut them off?
Bogarth, I am bound to you. I must go where you go. But it would please me greatly if we are out on the field when they march.
Yes.
I think it would be a good idea to perhaps go after them, but we also really need to handle Oros Neberon more than anything else. Why don't we
Yes.
outfit the city with more defenses, so that if another siege happens, we can be...
Yes, I agree.
No
But-
piece of machinery will stop Oros Neberon if he walks through those walls.
And I'm also, well, we could probably come up with something.
I
don't know. He was
I've-
very
have-
powerful.
have an idea on editing those cannons.
What,
improving on them.
triple cannon?
That would be
That's-
sick.
I would make the cannons smaller.
What,
So
that
that-
won't work at all!
It can fire far more metal more often.
Wait a second.
Perhaps even in rapid succession.
Like what Gertie
Really?
had.
Rotating
Oh,
barrel.
like what? Oh,
What?
right.
Gertie
Yeah,
had.
yeah. Huh. That thing hurt.
Quite frankly, it was scary.
Yeah.
But can
But
you
I
imagine
trust him.
all of the people of...
Against my better judgment.
Well, fair
Love
enough.
you, man.
we're stuck with him.
Can you-
I mean, we love you.
What would you do without me?
Exactly.
Good
I
point.
would be half blind.
I wouldn't have this hammer.
Anyways,
Everybody else.
I think that would be enough for the City of Progress. The City of Values can defend itself. We know that.
Yes, again.
Okay.
But we have to focus on Oros Nebron and get to him before he gains the power to wipe everyone out.
So you're saying we should leave the Endless Blade to their defenses here? Did the letter that we found, the Endless Blade is going to the City of Progress or Values?
So it was a correspondence. This is what I will. The correspondence was sent. I will give you some context clues of it was sent when the battle happened.
Ooh. Right.
And it is specifically for the City of Progress.
Okay. And Crescent Woods was where they're coming from is all the way down
Past the City of Values.
Past City of
So
Values.
probably about a week or so before they could get here.
So we have time. You really think that their battlements can take the Endless Blade? After what we've seen? He could, take his sword and turn it into, a square. It was crazy.
Bogart, you're not selling it.
I think
It could block any attack.
It could block anything!
what we need are smart defenses, not strong defenses. Obviously, his sword is powerful, and your people are very powerful.
Extremely.
But
Thank you.
if we were to use other tactics beyond just a large wall with battlements on it and form traps and have guerrilla warfare, there could be different ways to defeat the enemy without us needing to be there.
Okay. Let me
After
ask
all, that's what we did, and we took back the city.
True.
Right, that's true. Thinking back, where is... Because the capital is Durast.
Mhm.
That's where we know Oros is going, because that's where the Emperor
Yep.
is. Where is Durast in relation to us and the City of Values?
Yeah. So
Or south.
Is
it's
it
it's
east?
south.
South?
Yeah.
It's south.
South
So-
of the City of Values as well?
Yes.
Yeah,
Durast.
Sill, and then Durast, right?
Yep, you got it. So
Okay.
where Neberon is basically to the west of Sill, Durast is directly south from Sill.
So then, okay, here's my question. Durast is south of us. The Crescent Woods are south of us, where they're coming from. We are so focused on taking care of Oros and Eberron. We're going to Durast, is that correct?
That would be the next best choice. Probably stop on our way to the City of Values to gear up some more, and then
So then why don't we just meet the Endless Blade in battle on the way?
because there were hundreds,
Oh,
were there not?
Endless Mountain.
Well, 100 of them, but we've got one Nesh.
Who-
He died
I love you, but you died,
last
But
time.
I am stronger now.
He's still alive.
and you do have the hammer.
As you can see, his eyes are still puffy from crying on his.
You're so
bone
strong.
pillow.
Please, let me regain my honor.
I think he needs a second chance, quite
Allow
frankly.
me to invoke.
It is at this point the
no.
orb will alight. Escaping the orb, a drow will appear holding a card in one hand and Minnie's mace with the other, still wearing his oven mitts.
Yeah.
So it's safe.
He will approach Nereus and gift them the card saying, "Sometimes we need to rely on others. In a time of need, crush this card, and I will answer your call for aid," before smiling and slamming the ground with the mace as a mixture of green and orange is absorbed back into the orb. Nereus, gain 1 spiritual inspiration courtesy of J-Ray.
Everyone, all the officials in the room are like against the wall.
What's wrong? Oh, you're not used to this.
You're not
This is just This is every day for us.
The
Exactly.
spirits know everything.
But I will add that nobody else got that amount of presentation.
It's true.
I did get this cool piece of sea glass, but
Oh,
let me see that.
no.
Okay, I won't
It's
touch it.
mine.
I wasn't gonna take it. I've seen plenty of sea glass. I should not.
Perhaps. Can I present one more thing while we're still waiting on Varia to be fully ready for the message?
Very.
What if
Concentrating very hard.
What if, look, I agree. I agree that we can't get caught up, especially if we have such a detour as long as the last one was when dealing with the Endless Blade. What if we just passed through and dealt them a crippling blow on our way through?
I could get behind that.
Like chopping the head off a snake.
That would. Yeah.
Okay.
Just make sure it's not a Hydra. Are those real?
We'll bring fire.
The mythical creature of a Hydra.
I've heard tell.
Some sort of water.
The way you beat it is you chop off all of its heads.
And
I think you stab it in the heart. But anyways.
you chop off the heads
Fine.
and you cauterize the wounds.
I will do
Okay.
all three of those things.
Excellent.
Busy.
Either way, I do like that, and I think that
And
could
we
be
set up the defenses too.
yes, which I don't know who I need to work with to make that happen, but I have plenty of ideas if we can have as many smiths as we can
Yes.
and resources.
And this is General Morningstar. Yes, we can figure something out. We could even see if we could get some expertise from Piddlefib.
You know, that's fine. Can I speak with him?
I'm sure we could figure something out.
I'd like to pick his brain on some ideas
Does he have any sharp implements on him right now?
Probably.
at all times.
All right, so we have a plan.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
I think
Yes.
so.
Wonderful. Now that we
Hold on.
Yeah,
are
we just gotta
Are
get
you
info.
ready, Varia? Sorry. I think she's doing it.
Varia, you hear back from your mom.
Mhm.
She says they have been moving. Some of them have left. They are concerned about food and supplies. It seems they're sending for more.
Oh. Did you relay that to us?
Yes. From where would they be getting the most food and supplies?
I mean, if they were to raid the City of Values, but other than that, it would just be foraging in that area, right?
Sorry, I missed a little bit of the conversation waiting on my mom to respond to me. Do we have an idea of where they're going?
We do know that they're coming to the City of Progress.
Yes.
Progress. Okay.
And if they're truly strapped for supplies, then they would likely be taking the shortest path here.
Mm-hmm.
I would agree. And maybe that's the crippling blow that we deal. We sabotage their supplies
We take away the food.
We kill their leader.
Well,
to at the very least slow them down. That
unless-
would be better too.
unless the supplies are being used for the people here. We don't want to destroy them if they can be used elsewhere, but if we can...
Well, but if
They
to
were
bring them here, we would have to steal them and then return. I don't think we're coming back to the City of Progress for a while.
We give them the old 1-2 and we call it a day.
Because we're going down to Durest.
Right. Okay.
Because we need to get there before Oros does.
Perfect.
Right.
Then let us strike out.
Can we set a trap for them? Had we discussed that at all?
We are the trap.
Well, right. That
I think we spend a day or two here to help prepare the defenses, get everything we need to leave, and discuss a plan to take out their leader, and if that's unsuccessful, also, but maybe separately, destroy all of their supplies. I don't think we need to do more than that, because they'll have to stop and find more supplies, which at least buys
Right.
City of Progress time to mount more defenses.
Yes.
Nesh, you were a member of the Endless Blade, correct?
This is incorrect.
Sorry, you... How did you know them again?
They are part of my family.
Okay, so they are your family.
Yes.
Well,
Okay.
There are many of us.
Is it like,
Exactly. It is like your family as well.
I didn't even have to say the word.
Great.
Okay.
So then you know how they work to a certain extent.
Indeed.
Would they be? They're just traveling by foot. Yes.
Yes, of course.
They wouldn't procure a ship.
Otherwise would be cowardice.
Okay. So then my question is, we know that the fastest way down there is by the river Temela. We could take the Faux Sea and head down. But if we do that,
I forgot to.
forgot what?
Forgot the
name
what?
of the ship.
That was the
Oh,
name
the
of
Faux
Oh.
Sea? How could you?
The Faux Sea. Oh, the hero that saved
whole-
an entire
to be
village.
fair, the
You
whole-
forgot his name.
The whole point of naming it the Faux Sea is so we never forget.
And I never will forget.
And they have been reminded.
Well-
So, okay, sorry. The actual question I was going to ask is, if we are taking the river, we won't run into them if they're just marching through the forest.
We've got a feathery friend that can scout for us when we're on the river, though.
Right. What am I worried about? Okay.
I think everything's set in action. What?
In stone?
In stone.
In
Now we
motion?
just need to set it
Motion.
in
You've been
motion.
struggling a lot with surface phrases.
Favorite
today.
5, we have a plan, and now that we have a plan, we're gonna hurry up and wait because we're gonna take a quick intermission. We'll be back in 15 minutes.
Great.
See you so soon. Don't go anywhere. Plenty more to come.
He
Be
wanted
right back,
intermission
spirits.
So
Welcome back, spirits. Thank you for sticking with us through this. Now, we're getting right back into it. Our lovely favorite 5, they have set their plan, and I certainly hope they follow through on it. Welcome back, everybody. So, with your plan set in stone, in motion,
Yes.
other synonyms, we are going to begin moving in that direction unless anyone else has something they want to accomplish right now.
Thank you, bold Mordred, for the follow.
Ooh, thank you.
I have a quick question.
Yes.
So, is Pythias staying in the City of Progress or coming with us?
Pythias is staying in the City of Progress. That is his will.
Good. Well, that means we don't have to worry about the sea plague either. Because he's got it.
He's
Yes.
taking care of it.
So,
All right. Well, shall we get back to my forge? I'll drop some plans for the city to use to help mount defenses. Hector will still be in the forge, but any other smiths, if you could get them to also work on these items.
yes, we can rally who we can. Hopefully, no one's too injured.
And I'll go up to Morning Spell and just kind of whisper. And if you're going to use any plans from Piddlefip, I would double check them for sabotage.
I don't think that that'll need to be a problem. Can I go and speak with him, and maybe I'll meet you guys at my shop?
Yeah.
Oh my god, he's going to kill him.
I will. I'm just gonna set this right now. Because you said we're gonna take a couple of days. We're gonna be in a stretch shrink time situation.
Yeah.
So
we're in
Don't-
You can make sure we make sure you meet with Piddlefip, but we're gonna have some days where the smiths are getting set up, things are being worked on before you set off, so we can all prepare to do the scouting mission how we want to do that.
Okay.
Got it.
Well, we'll start with you, Killian.
Okay. Yeah, so I guess I'll go to wherever Littlefip is staying.
Yes, you will be marched across the Rosalie grounds and off of them, actually, to a rather large establishment. This does appear to be a home of sorts, just like Zerome's was, within the area of the palace, but not specifically on palace grounds. You can see that there are some Penardians just in and around here. As you are brought inside, General Morning Spell brings you to Piddlefip, who is sitting in a very nicely adorned office that is... The ceilings are short. The ceilings are really short. You have to kind of bend over. This is made for someone of Piddlefip's size. As you walk in, Piddlefip is sitting in a very large chair. Hold on a moment.
I think he's kicking his feet.
The back of the chair faces to you as he dramatically turns around in the chair to face you.
Awesome.
Okay.
He's a gnome, by the way.
Okay.
Not just like a short.
Hello, Piddlefip.
Hello there.
Oh my god.
You were Fenriti. right?
Yes.
Hmm.
You can call me Kill.
Well, Kill. What brings you here now?
I just was wanting to talk with you about some of the various items you were creating. And
You wanted to talk with me.
yeah.
You wanted to lead with talking with me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I would like to know, since, after all, no matter what you claim, you were harming my city. What was the point of making all of the metal that was infused with what's it called again? Plasma.
The plasmic steel that we were making. That's what you're asking about?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, well, I'm sure you've gotten to enjoy some of the wonders and technology we've brought over to this primitive continent. Now, I know it might be hard for you to understand, but the robustness of the plasmic steel is how we accomplish such feats. Its ability to resist heat and stay malleable up until a certain temperature is what makes it absolutely indispensable, along with its unusual properties that can give certain items even more of that punch. Does that answer your question, Kill?
Yes. Yes, it does. It seems that was a lot of effort to go through something that is honestly pretty easy, and I'll set my hand on fire with prestidigitation. The thing about this primitive continent is it's filled with magic, which, as far as I'm aware, is much, much stronger than your steel. That being said, I appreciate you letting me know why it would be used. I just had one other thing I wanted to talk to you about, and that is, and while I'm saying this, I would like to message to him in his mind as I say something else, so that everybody who's listening hears me say something, but he will hear a threat. So out loud I'll say, I do apologize for the way that we treated you. We never meant to harm you. But messaging to him, I'll say, if you ever do anything to harm my city again, I will burn your continent to the ground.
Oh, someone should have gone with him.
Now, that, we're gonna need some help, and since you've promised to help both Nebron and Syl, Boros at large, I expect that help will be not sabotaged in any way, and will be given freely, so that you may leave this place freely as well.
Kill. The question of whether or not I can leave freely has never been on the table.
Thank you, Retro Mr. E, for the follow.
I worry you forget yourself. Now, here is exactly what I can promise. I can promise help in exchange for goods and service. I can promise help in exchange for legal tender, which I'm assuming will still be provided that we provide our skills and services in return.
Absolutely. Yeah, it would be a purchase of goods and services.
Yes. See, where I come from, we have a saying, if you will, that all must be done in good faith. I believe in this good faith, and I don't believe I've ever shown anything but good faith. Your apology is accepted, and I hope that you remember that the progress that this city is so named for is enjoyed because of our help and our ideas.
You're right. The near destruction of the city was because of your help and your ideas. I do understand that. And I do understand that the technology has moved forward too. I've been able to make great strides with the ideas you provided. Know that we are asking for your help. We don't need it. And then I hope you have a safe rest of your time in this city.
Oh, dude. That's scary.
I didn't torture him.
Physically?
Right.
Yeah.
I hope you can feel safe as well.
I will leave.
Killian, as you leave, you'll glance back once more and see a sign appear behind Piddleflip, saying,
A normal name.
"How are you so small?" That he will never see.
Oh, that you'll never see.
Incredible.
That
It
is true.
it appears behind him, like on his back, or like above him, behind him, so others can read when they're facing him.
To be determined.
To be determined. Okay.
The second one.
It's a
Yeah, it'd
kick
be
me.
funny
I'm
if it was
small.
the second one.
Say less.
We go.
Okay. Yeah. Then I'll leave and go meet back
Yeah.
with everybody at the forge.
Killian, as you leave.
Yes, behind him, above his head.
Great. Killian, as you leave, the dwarves and gnomes that are stationed here with Piddleflip are all watching you as you leave.
I'll give each of them a smile as I go.
Wonderful. And you're able to link back up with your friends when you're all ready. Unless otherwise stated, we're going to keep moving forward.
As you meet back up with the party, Killian, before all of you, a familiar drow will apparate. I know we're crunched for time, but me and a bunch of the other spirits are willing to stall and buy y'all some time, some for their resources as well. We could do some illusions, some false pits, some hit and run.
Yes, that one. Hit and run them.
That's actually terrifying.
I like the idea
I've
of
seen Lord of the Rings.
I like the
That's
idea
what
of
I'm
just
saying.
putting a huge hole in front of them, and they go, "Oh shoot,
We can't go that way.
can't go that way."
Giant hallucinatory train.
Yeah. Wait. What? Oh, I mean that sounds great.
I mean,
Yeah.
if they
have
happen
to
to
choose
run
one?
into something in the road that blocks their path and they have to take a very specific path so that we can find them.
I think it'd be great if we could divert them as close to the river as possible,
I agree.
so that we don't, so that we cut down on the area that we have to survey, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Her little birdie wings can only flap so fast. That was rude, I'm sorry.
It's not inaccurate.
Okay.
We know
not-
you don't.
She's
like
not
birds.
Well, she's okay.
Okay.
She'll hop onto your shoulder.
This is so wholesome. Wow.
Yeah, if you'd like specifics, GM, I do have them.
What are the specifics, Spirit Master?
So, stealing supplies, creative illusions, creating blockades or other such, things to draw them in before a group quickly rushes from the sides and grabs anything before disappearing.
Their spirit hand can hold up to 30 pounds now.
I am aware. I am aware of that
Redemption
one.
by redemption, taking away supplies.
Okay.
Yeah, fake holes or float above ledges so they would attempt to chase and fall.
So, Spirit Master, remind me what the spirit's spellcasting ability is.
Intelligence?
Intelligence? Okay. Because this is effectively a large-scale magical attempt, is what I would rule it as. Spirits, if you would,
Thank you, Crimson Lotus 21, for the follow.
I will have you all roll. I will have you roll let's say an Arcana check. So it's going to be intelligence based.
Indeed.
This is literally the first roll of the night.
Yeah.
Dang,
No,
you're so right.
I think. Well, for them.
Yeah.
No, they also had a roll for
That shadow.
potions. And then yeah.
That's
Oh,
true.
okay. All right.
third
All right.
roll.
All right,
Fair.
spirits.
Oh, well, then
Let's roll some Arcana.
Just get a 20, I guess.
Please. No, no, no.
You got a ton of reactions.
Yeah,
Nash, you
orb
sense
mirror.
you sense something in the winds.
I don't know what happened, but I believe in you. Roll again.
Charge. Oh, a slide into a 16 plus 4 for a dirty 20.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Okay.
Okay. Dirty 20, eh?
It must have been the wind. Thank you, J Rain, for the 500 bits.
time.
Another.
Another one.
Damn, J-Rain. Let's go.
Yeah, thank you.
Let's take a sip.
Come on.
Remember
five
that that's not
on my end.
necessarily
Yeah.
It's not bad. It's just
That's
Yeah,
true.
but like I could spend a charge to re-roll it, or
I think for this one,
No.
nah, don't worry about it.
yeah, I guess
because there's tons of fun options. They're all technically good.
Indeed. So we're going for a 5
Yeah,
on
like this one you get
uncommon.
500 gold.
Ooh.
A potion of growing strength. Your size increases by 1 category. You have advantage on all strength ability checks and saving throws.
Dang!
And when you take the attack action, targets hit by your attacks take an additional 1d10 force damage.
That's amazing.
Additionally, the carry weight of Spirit Hand is doubled.
Oh my god, that's amazing!
That's
You've done it.
I think that's the best one.
Synergy.
Oh, jeez. They're gonna be stealing a lot of supplies.
60 pounds, you can pick up a kid.
I would like to remind. I was gonna say the average gnome is I think 40 pounds.
Oh God.
It's in your hands. We can't stop you.
All right. Okay, so Nesh, you kiss the orb and give your assistance to the spirits, and you actually get to see something through the orb for a moment. You see almost from a bird's eye view a group of very tall elvish individuals dressed very similarly to you, all carrying their blades. Some of them are helping along different animals with carts behind them having different supplies. You see that suddenly they stop as the terrain around them seems to move, almost sway, as their path forward is cut off.
They're doing it. Wow.
You then see that they all are looking around as though they hear something. They all turn to the side when suddenly from the foliage, a band of spectral gorillas run out and begin pillaging all of these boxes onto their backs, moving quickly.
That's crazy.
One of them jumps up with a little bow and a
This
green
one has
hat,
a bow.
like a bow.
Oh, like a bow and arrow. I thought it was cute.
A little bow and a hood and a hat.
Whoa, and it's cute.
This Robin Hood gorilla beats his chest. That's what I was going for, guys. Come on, bear with me. Bear with me.
I didn't.
As they all run by very quickly, these soldiers turn back, not having noticed the gorillas.
That's crazy. How do you not notice that?
Confused, their supplies are missing. They begin looking around, getting into a battle stance, as various implements of theirs begin floating up. As long as they are 40 pounds or lighter.
60
60
pounds.
pounds
So
or lighter.
pretty much all
That's
of the
really-
weapons.
yes.
Yeah, so
Hey,
all of
hey!
it. And a small kid, too.
That kid's gone.
Someone's
They
dog.
shouldn't have brought the kid.
What? You have to go to your first war.
Don't bring a kid to a gunfight. Knife fight.
Spirit fight.
Spirits, you successfully
child to a
delay
seance.
the progress of the Endless Blade And
I get it. Guerrilla warfare.
Yeah.
That's
No
really
way!
clever, Ryan.
No way!
My bad.
No way!
That's my
you
fault.
didn't get Robin Hood. You
My
didn't get
fault.
guerrilla warfare.
I'm sorry.
Why am I the smartest one right
I'm
now?
so stupid.
I was like, that's so weird. Why
I just
would you
like
choose
gorillas, so I was like,
specific?
cool.
I was like, monkey.
Like the baby.
Winton.
All right.
Oh.
Spirits, you successfully delay them. Nesh, you get a chuckle to yourself as you see this, and anyone who's sitting directly next to you can see.
Wow. They're amazing.
As I walk up. What happened?
They summoned gorillas upon the endless blade.
Well, that's excellent. Why gorillas?
Because it is the strongest animal and the most human-like.
One of them had a bow on its head. It was adorable.
It was so
I mean, I wouldn't want to fight a gorilla, that's for sure.
Yeah, true. Consider the endless blade delayed.
Excellent.
Endless. No.
There was
Endless
something
delay?
there.
Endless delayed. We should
That's
go.
All right.
Boo!
Don't boo me. I'm right.
I thought it was fine.
Okay.
Should
Well,
we get some supplies to get ready to go, start moving things onto the boat? I have to drop the plans for the city, and then I would like your help, Varia, if I could, with something else before we leave.
Sure.
I'm just gonna find Celine real quick, give her a hug, and say, stay safe here. We'll do what we can to keep the City of Progress safe from a distance, but we'll be in Duras. I think it might be a while before we return. So, if you need to contact us, I can have maybe Varia reach out to you. Although it does seem to tire her out.
We do have the seagulls here. They do
the
like to
seagulls.
Yes.
Have you ever communicated by seagull?
I've heard that that's something that the City of Progress is famous for, but I haven't particularly ever trusted a seagull with a letter.
You should, I think.
Absolutely. If you pay them 50 gold, they'll transport
One.
Wait, yes,
One
watch
gold.
this right now, and I'll. I need to deliver a letter anyway.
Shwick!
Oh!
It
It's
lands
that
on your
easy.
head.
Oh.
Take it. Take the letter.
It bites. Messes up your hair.
Oh, no.
Really rude.
Okay, well maybe wear a hat. But I'll only be a seagull away. And a gold.
So if you are broke, you cannot talk to Bogarth.
Well,
Well, then I will make sure that I have.
Can you supply her with gold?
Yes,
Like
of
just
course.
a couple. I can too, but.
Here is 50 gold.
Oh, Bogart, that's.
I don't know how long we'll be out.
Well, I'll just keep it safe for you.
Great. I think that was Nesh's money anyway. Let's go!
Once I've given the plans to the city, I may actually need your help too, Ceylin,
Oh,
before we go.
well, of course. Anything I can do to help you.
Okay, I appreciate that. And Pythias, I need yours as well when we're done.
Pythias is already at your place getting
Oh,
some.
okay, cool. Never mind.
He's a man on a mission now.
Yep.
yes, sir.
And obviously the rest of you can join me and Varia, but
What's happening?
Yeah, what do you need help with?
I think I have everything I need to start designing the creation of a body for my sister.
Oh wow.
Okay. Jeez.
It's been a while, but I think at least creating the plans, working through the logistics of it would be good, and then once we're done with all this, I can get started.
Okay.
But I'm having trouble understanding some things, and I think you could help. So could Ceylin. So.
Sure. Yeah.
All right.
We'll have quite a few days on the boat. If you want to teach one of us how to helmet, so that you can focus on figuring that out.
Absolutely. Would you like to learn how to sail, Bogart?
Yeah.
Nash, would you like to learn how to sail too?
No, I do
Okay.
not need to learn. I will just conquer the waves.
Might I sit in on the lessons?
Of course. I'm surprised because I thought that the boats were ruining.
Well, I mean,
The
this
reef,
one
but-
seems okay.
Okay.
We have
Absolutely.
to learn your enemy.
True.
Yeah. Yes.
Quick question: do we have downtime to do stuff, or are we just
Yeah.
gonna start traveling?
You have downtime. This is in the span of 2 days getting ready.
Okay. Awesome. I would love to walk up to Bogarth and Bogarth. I know that we have we have similarities. We both fight with weapons
Yes, two.
and
for
not
me.
cowardice behind magic. That is something I respect about you. But also, we both have souls trapped inside of our bodies.
Right, yours is a lot newer than mine, but yes, we are similar in that regard.
And I wonder,
How is that, by the way?
how do you feed him?
Oh,
How does he feast?
he.
How does he gain strength, and how do you control it?
Oh gosh.
And does Celine know these answers?
I haven't fed him. Am I supposed to be doing that? It's been so long! Like, months!
Yes, but, I think yours does not talk, but mine does. And that, when you talk, you need to eat food. Those are the rules.
Okay.
But I seek counsel.
Yes, well, think about why the Lord of Gibberish has retreated into your body.
He is too weak.
He's too weak.
He has been wounded.
You know, it's Evandal has been implanted into mine because
Well, he
we're
is.
stronger together.
I thought it was because he was the weakest you could be, which is dead.
I think that's a part of it.
Thank you, Daddy Monkey, for the follow.
The timing.
Look, the Lord of Gibberish needed spirits in the court
Indeed.
to find strength. You have a way to hold on to spirits, do you not? And I'll point at the hand of Oth.
Yes, but the last
Right.
spirit we saw burned into ash. I do not know where to find another one of strength.
Well, I mean, I'm sure that we'll continue to find them along the way. Perhaps that is its own form of...
Wait, I know exactly where to find the spirit.
Where?
I pull out the key of genius that I have, and I
What?
say, all we have to do is go to the library, steal a librarian, and we have added one more to the menagerie.
That could work, actually.
I open the portal.
We're doing it right now!
Well, what better time?
The door of the library opens.
Do you jump in?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, God!
Nesh
That's
and
just you
Bogarth.
two.
No boy.
The two of you walk through this hexagonally created doorway, this portal into the Library of Genius. It is dark. It is loosely illuminated.
I wonder what it looks like now that genius is gone, set free upon the world.
Oh, gosh, I forgot that happened.
You see how previously you end up in a section you aren't familiar with. But when previously you had been here, you remember that the bookshelves would reach up into this almost ethereal ceiling where you could no longer see them. Almost like the effect you get when something is in the water where it seems to just stretch off, then in the reverse. As you walk in, there's just these loose motes of wispy light that carry through the hallways. You're looking for a librarian, correct?
Yes.
Nesh, I know that it's not really your style.
Mm-hmm.
It's just the two of us.
Of course.
Well, we could probably take them. If we
101 blades.
tried. Yes, and a hammer.
Oh, so 100 blades and a hammer.
While I think we could probably take one, I think it might be better to sneak up on it and do whatever you do with the gauntlet.
I was thinking that we... well, I'm not good at this, but you start thinking very hard, which will attract them to us. And only the strongest one is the one we will feast upon. So until we kill them, until we can no longer kill them, then we know that one is the strongest.
But
Nesh, as you mention feasting, the spirit of Rainfox Arts will appear next to you and offer to Gibberish one raw fish.
Eat it.
Thank you so much for the offering.
Gain one spiritual inspiration.
is it the omega-3 that can help us be smarter?
Shut up.
Is that what that's for?
Yes, you have to take your daily fish oil.
Okay, I'll grab the fish from you. I'll bite its head off.
Oh God!
All right, are you
Where do I
taking...
stand?
Are you
And
taking...
Nesh, from the back of your throat, the voice of Gibberish's soul, which is now the voice of Pinky from Pinky and the Brain, which I do not know.
I request a feast of cheese to sustain me.
My lord has spoken, and it shall be done. We will
Thank you,
find.
Sisyphus Delta, for the follow.
We
Thank you, Sisyphus Delta, for the sub.
we will find this cheese.
Okay.
Are you taking the key, which is basically your door,
Yeah.
with you?
Oh my
Okay,
god.
Great. Bogarth and Nesh, you, in these dimly illuminated hallways, these bookshelves, you do see one of these lights catch the edges of a humanoid form.
Thank you, Daddy Monkey, for the sub.
You're never getting through the scene.
This dimly illuminated humanoid form is next to one of these bookshelves, but you can't quite make it out from the distance you are. It's about 60 feet away from you.
Hark! You there!
Eloquent Elliot for the follow.
That was the spirits telling the figure to.
I'm gonna. You do that, and I'm just gonna stand there and just try to think really hard.
Thank you, Money Dad.
Oh my
for the
god.
Oh my god!
And you say hark?
Yes, I say hark.
I'm not a hawk. I'm an owl, I think.
By the lords, it's Dewey! The Decimal! You there! We have met once before, and I know you have a fountain of knowledge. Your lord has left you, has he not?
Oh yes, and you see as Dewey turns to you, he is no longer the small spirit he once was, but is much taller, just about as tall as Bogarth at this point.
Right. Dewey.
Thank you, Rainfox Arts, for the gift sub.
God!
Are you a spirit? You're a spirit, right?
I'm gonna lose my mind.
Yes.
Nah, he's just a normal owl.
Yes.
I will give Nesh the look.
Stop!
Do not.
Okay, let me get this out first. Dewey is taller, much more humanoid. His entire body, which was previously some kind of wind-up contraption, is now made, is like a steampunk apparatus of gears. His head has some sort of accordion base to it now, where his neck once was. His little arms are now these almost harpy-like wings, with his fingers sticking out as claws at the end as he pages through a book. His legs, which were previously this crank that would take him up and down, are just these very long and slender bird legs, almost like a flamingo where they bend backwards.
Nesh, this guy is really cool. But more importantly, And I'm doing this I'm whispering
Yeah.
so that Dewey can't hear us.
Yeah, he's still pretty far away.
Thank you, Akardi Ake, for the 100 bits.
Is that what you whispered to me?
And Dewey will continue hearing the whispered echo of follow.
Oh, okay, he's distracted. Look. More importantly, he's a member of Genius's court.
Mm-hmm.
If we are going to power Gibberish's court again, what better way than to steal from someone else's court?
Dewey, we have come here to poach you.
Poach, do you mean the cooking style, or are you trying to exterminate me? You're trying to steal my feathers? Please elaborate.
No. We have come here to offer you an escape from this library, where your lord is no longer reaching the far reaches of every corner here. He is gone.
Yes, it's rather nice. I have the place to myself. Well, except for the librarians, which are doing what they do.
Have become unmanageable, no?
Yeah, well, yes, they are a lot more cohesive. One might say a unified force.
Run that by me one more
A
time.
unified force.
Why are they a unified force?
Well, without Genius's presence influencing their minds, they're trying to escape together.
Dewey, we're going to have to table that. That's bad. But we have come here to save you before they grow in strength.
Oh, well, that's good. I like being saved.
Haven't you always wanted to feel the sunlight upon your feathers?
You know, I've never thought about it. But sure, yeah, that sounds good.
The rain upon your skin?
Yes, I've always wondered what water feels like.
The love within your heart? The blood upon your eyes?
Well,
A blade within your hand?
the library definitely consoles my
Dewey,
soul.
we
and
could go to war.
Well, war is actually rather interesting, depending on how you approach it tactically.
Nesh, as you continue to converse with Dewey, you will see a spirit hand come forth from the orb and attempt to lift Dewey.
Oh wow! Well, this is interesting. And his legs noodle like
Oh, they stay
pipe
in place
cleaners.
and he just keeps going?
like pipe cleaners. He just bends fully around to be beneath the spirit hand and look up at it. Well, this is very peculiar. If I go with you, will I see more things like this?
Endlessly.
Then I will go with you. And he bends back up as he continues to be lifted up. This is actually rather fun. I've never flown before.
You will have so much fun with us.
Anyways, you're saying I pull out the key and I open the portal. You're saying they have a unified force. We might be doomed. And come with us.
Yes, what? And remind me, am I signing a contract? As he goes with you through the portal. As you go through the portal, you turn back to look at Dewey and his height, and you see that he is back down to his small little bird box style that he was previously when you first met him. Yes, so... Am I signing a contract? What exactly am I...
You are joining the menagerie.
Joining the menagerie. Okay, I will join the menagerie. And you see as suddenly Dewey begins howling a blood-curdling scream as his eyes light up bright red and his form begins to shift and morph before his feathers, which were previously like a deep brown, become a soft black, and his small gear-like body takes on a form more like a jack-in-the-box, and his head sits on top with a small mask. Oh, well, that's interesting. Well, I suppose I should be feeling the rain on my skin, is that right?
Indeed. Soon enough.
Wonderful. Well, what do you do outside of a library?
Thank you, Premium Speed, for the follow.
And he goes and he walks into a wall and phases through it.
Oh.
As you both hear, sunshine, why are tomatoes red?
What? By the lords, they are red because they symbolize the crimson blood of victory.
No, silly.
Of course, stupid.
Because they saw the salad dressing.
The salad dressing.
Thank you. You've done well, if a little.
Give him the fish. Oh yeah, and then I say, and also this fish.
As Bogarth, you watch as a black bird-like head
Nah.
and beak
Nah,
comes out of Nesh's mouth.
I regret.
You wanted this.
I regret.
You started this.
Exactly as horrible as it sounds, comes out and goes to gobble up the fish.
Thanks for the fish.
And then,
It's like
not like a one fell swoop. It's the pick it up, throw it up, before it finishes. Looks to you, Bogarth, as Nesh struggles and smiles and says, "Thank you. Keep it up."
I want you to know.
Let's get back home.
I want you to know that I'm doing this for you. Not for that thing. Let's go home.
You're a true friend.
Alright.
Sorry, your friend became the host for freaking Venom.
bird venom.
Wonderful.
Oh no, don't.
As that little detour has taken some of your time, over the next day or so, you get supplies ready. Are we trying to set? We're trying to set it on the boat, correct?
Yeah, on the faux sea.
Once they return, Killian, you can give Nereus and Bogarth a sailing lesson. I will have you roll an intelligence check for me.
All right, just straight intelligence.
Straight intelligence.
You're pretty bad at that, right?
Do we need to roll anything
14.
to absorb this?
14? No, this is on Killian. He's your teacher. It's his responsibility.
Yeah, the teacher's responsibility.
Would I get proficiency with this or no?
Yeah, you get proficiency.
Oh, 18.
It's sailing. I would say you're proficient in sailing.
Oh, sorry.
18. Okay, great. Bogarth and Nereus. Killian gives you a pretty solid rundown.
Right, 10 and 2. Yes. Is there anything else?
There's quite a bit.
It takes you basically a full day of trying to cram in as much knowledge as possible.
This is a halyard. That's a boom bang. This is an out haul. That's a down haul.
Yep.
I don't know what this is, but don't forget to use your blinker.
No. This is a BMW. It's fine.
Boat made for water.
Let's go.
And with that, Killian, can you elaborate to me what exactly you're doing to set up these?
Guns.
Yes,
Okay, so
you're building guns.
Yeah, I would like to draw up the design just like for how to build it, like how to build the pieces and how to assemble it. And then for the people in charge to investigate the odd, interesting smelling black powder that was used, and figuring out how to make it so that can actually shoot, because that's the part that I haven't done yet. But in terms of assembling the gun, I'll just design that with Hector and hand it over
Yeah.
so that they can use
Yeah, that's something that's within your wheelhouse enough at this point, especially because you have studied those cannons so many damn times I've lost count. You were able to draft that up, leaving just one thing left before you leave. Hours before you leave, you gather Pythias, Varia, Salen. Are you also gathering anybody else?
You three can also be there too, if you'd like, but I'm just grabbing those three.
I'll be there.
I'll be there.
And I will tell Hector to take the night off for this one, because it's not exactly good forging. So
He protests, and
But then Varia shows up.
and then he leaves.
yeah,
I'm sorry.
purple again.
I was gonna say.
All right. And so, for the room, what are we trying to accomplish right now?
So, I am gonna have a conversation with Salen about putting souls into bodies, because all the times that I tried it, it didn't work. Obviously, she's proficient. I need Varia's help to read this, because I do not have any 5th level spells, but I believe you do.
No, I don't.
You don't?
Oh,
No.
no.
Oh, because you split. Can we work together on it so that I don't take a bunch of damage?
You can try. I believe it's a check.
I'll take the damage.
I'm also
now, but-
I'm also willing to try.
Okay. Sorry, I'm just resetting my damage.
With the two of you working together, I would have you roll.
Okay.
You can, we'll say it's advantage, but I want you both to roll. This would be an Arcana check.
Would it be easier if just one of us did it?
I want you both to roll
Okay.
because you're reading the
That
book
won't
together.
matter.
It's Arcana.
You're doing popcorn.
And the book is bound with
The
a
rolls never.
black leather that's maybe not a typical leather for this one.
Gross. Total side note, Kill, didn't you get a gun from the mechs in the factory?
That's how I was able to design it so well. 'Cause I-
Oh, yeah.
and then I've studied everything so much, yeah. So
I'm gonna look off to the corner and just kind of smile a little bit and use the inspiration that Soul gave me.
Oh, yeah,
I was about to have to do the same thing, but I got a dirty 20, so.
I rolled a 5, so anything higher than 5?
Didn't you rolled a
20.
Oh,
Oh, really teased us on that one.
Man.
7.
Okay.
Sorry.
I have
Oh.
+0 to my intelligence.
And
so-
you will feel your strength fade as suddenly your minds feel expanded. You will all gain +4 to your intelligence-based skills and saves.
I'm sorry, 11.
That's a lot. Great.
Do you have a +0?
Yes, I do. Yeah.
I'm +9. I'm
I'm
sorry.
I got wisdom
I'm
and
sorry.
a little bit of charisma.
Okay.
I got no intelligence.
Okay, either way. Yeah, so that's a 24 for me then.
Okay. Killian, with various help, you are able to decipher some of what's in this book. Some things become clear to you. Varia, as you are going through this book with Killian, the things in here are very shocking for you. And to a point of some of it is, it almost seems like at certain points that the words themselves begin talking to you.
Additionally, Varia, you will see a dancing little gorilla in front of you. This will inspire you. Gain 1 spiritual inspiration courtesy of Lua.
Is it the
Thank
one
you,
with the
Lord.
bow?
Can it be?
Sure.
Oh my goodness, he's cute.
I can't. I can't.
We're only looking at like dark necromancy. It's okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I'm like,
Varia,
keep rereading the same paragraph over and over. I'm listening, I'm sorry.
yeah, your head begins to hurt.
Uh-huh.
Your amulet begins to almost burn. You're going to take because you're doing it together. You're going to take half. You would have taken 20 points of psychic damage,
That's fine.
but you only take 10.
10, okay.
Killian, would you like to elaborate to Varia what she's reading?
You were helping me to read the manual of golems and figuring out how to build a flesh golem.
Oh, I disapprove.
Which takes 60 days to create without interruption. Besides 8
That's
hours of
exactly
sleep.
the same.
Wow.
It's one of my favorite items ever.
Oh God. Okay.
So I want to use the logic and what they've created here to make a golem, but with metallic body parts like mine, so that it is still my sister's body, I guess, but it is all prosthetic around it, so she can live again. And that's what I'm trying to do.
Salen will chime in. You know, I had never considered, but I suppose with robust enough metal, you could potentially... It could hold up stronger than flesh if you could have some way to bond it. Inanimate objects always have a harder time than something already with a living soul.
I witnessed that, although that was what first happened upon her death. She merged with this arm, which is why I've had her for so long. So I was trying to recreate the process, but I think that this new metal, which there should be plenty of scrap for in a factory across the bay, might do the trick.
Oh, the factory would do it.
I have to walk away from this. This is
I am
disgusting to me.
By the way.
Uh,
I understand if it makes you guys uncomfortable. I'm not trying to make a weapon. I am, but I'm not trying to make a weapon. I'm not trying to build a monster, but using the knowledge that Ceylin has for how she helped you, Bogarth, and the nightmare, I think we can find a more peaceful solution with a body that is designed for my sister.
You want to see your sister again?
I do.
And I understand that I would have done the same for Pythias. I won't leave.
Okay.
I'll walk up to you and I'll put a hand on her shoulder. I'll say, quietly, so that she can't hear, learn from her mistakes. Do it right.
And then I'll ask Pythias, do you think you can find a way to sustain the body with the metal together? Because I can handle the metal and the forging, the parts, but in terms of...
My understanding of spirits and souls is all really theoretical, but with any vessel, it's either a closed or an open system. I suppose if we tried to make it an open system and gave it, we might be able to have it recycle some things, but maybe expel some of the bad things, potentially pushing off malevolency. I'll have to think about it a bit, but I'm sure there's something that we could figure out.
Perhaps even just a concoction that would cure the malevolency of some kind and have that run through the system as a closed loop.
Yes, it might have to be exchanged every, I don't know, depending on the rate in which it's contaminated, it might have to be exchanged, you know.
But
it probably would get aggravated when she would move. Maybe every certain amount of distance, we'd have to change it out.
I think that would be better than having, you know, how living beings have to eat every day.
Yes, that
You know, should still be better.
I'll have to think about it, but there's definitely something there. I can think about it more.
Okay. And I'll bring out the designs for the body that I already had for the metal, at least. And all I needed was something of hers, and now that I have her bones, I can build it.
After I'm finished helping Reed, can I just be sitting off, not away from the group, but just sitting with Tara? And just sort of like, if she will let me, this little head scratches and everything.
She'll be leaning into you.
Is this really what you want?
Ah!
I think that was a yes, by the way.
There's no way.
Yeah,
I think it's 2 for no.
you will see, like, there, even as you're interacting with Terra, you haven't spent a ton of time this close with Terra, but as a raven, Terra has some bird-like mannerisms, but there's almost in the way that Terra moves her head. It is very human-like. With that caw, she goes to nod her head, which, if you weren't closer, you would misconstrue for a bird kind of doing that motion. But it's very clear, looking into her eyes, that she is in full agreement that this is what she wants. As her eyes turn to Caleb.
I would make sure. I wanted to make sure that this is what she wanted to. I wouldn't go through all this effort if she didn't want it, because I don't want to curse her to a life that could be eternal, even if she didn't want it.
I know, and I trust you. I just wanted to make sure.
I understand. And she and I have been planning this for a long time. Longer than I've had the arm on my body, so. Well, thank you for the help. I will get everything I can. Say, Lynn, if I could just get your help in figuring out where to put the runes.
Yes, I'll have to think. The infernal language is rather specific with what needs to be attached. It's very... If we use smaller runes, but potentially more of them, we might be able to ensure she has more, let's say, coverage.
Because I have... There'll be plenty of coverage on the metal. And then I have her ribs, her spine, and her skull.
I'll have to think about it a bit, but potentially I can see where if we used, you said, do you have her spine? Mm-hmm. We could maybe use that as a basis for some of the grounding runes. And you've given me a lot to think about. I'll have to draft something up.
Yeah, and obviously a soul designed for this body should be better than souls that weren't.
Would you mind, Kale, if Terra stays with me and Pythias and we can get to know her a little bit better? It would give me a better sense of what we'd have to do.
I would mind.
Okay.
I trust you because Bogarth trusts you. But knowing what I know from Zerome, knowing what I know with what you're capable of, and how thankful I am for your help, you have already used the souls of one of my family.
I understand.
Well, hold on. Saylin is completely trustworthy.
I know.
The mistakes that she's made in the past are in the past.
Bogarth, it's okay. I will find a way, and we can't change what we've done, but we can attempt to do better.
Right. And to be fair, we also need Terra for scouting.
That is true. Unless you would want to stay, Terra.
She'll go and land on your shoulder.
What does no cause mean?
She is tired.
Well, she shook her head.
Oh,
Ah.
sorry.
She's not
2
tired.
for no. Understood. Okay. So then, I guess tomorrow is when we set off, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think it's just time to get what last resources we need. I will deliver this to Prince Isaac and everyone who needs it these plans. And if you guys are willing, I would still like to work through the plans, the blueprints for Tara's body.
At this point, they will agree, and begin doing what they can to start their preparations in their own ways.
And besides, Nereus and I, we've got the helm so that you can study. I've got 10 if you've got 2. We've got it covered, Captain!
Aye.
I find this repulsive. And then I head down into the brig.
Oh,
This repulsive?
he doesn't like that we're learning how to sail. Yes.
Obviously, it's not that.
We should talk to him later.
Maybe,
Let's see how he's
one of
faring.
these nights.
Do you know how many days it's gonna take?
Once I begin to actually craft the body, probably 60 days.
Long time. Okay.
I'm going to go ahead and say we're having this conversation on the boat.
Yeah.
We have departed.
Yes,
We
okay.
have departed.
Great.
As you head up the River Temela, you are really trying to rely on the wind as best you can, but there are definitely moments where Bogarth, you, Nesh, Nereus, Variakillian will all have to row to keep the boat moving forward. Progress is slow, but once you get through the delta, there's those initial bumps of rapids, things like that. But looking across, actually, I'll have everyone roll perception for me.
Yes.
Be
We're gonna
perceptive.
kill this one. Will it die?
Layered it. I'm gonna die.
I don't know about that.
It's back on
Could
track.
have been worse.
Yeah, you siphoned all the luck.
Is that perception?
Perception.
Looks like
16.
16?
21.
What?
Bogarth,
I'm proficient.
atop your head will appear a captain's hat, briefly, and a jaunty sea shanty tune sounds. Gain 1 spiritual inspiration, courtesy of
Okay.
Rael.
I got 4.
Great.
27.
Great.
21.
Great. So, after about half a day sailing up the river, everyone except for Nereus. Nereus, you're too busy. You're in charge of the helm right now, so
I
you're.
have 1 eye.
Oh, fair enough.
We
You have
gave you
better
one.
vision than the rest of us. You're welcome.
You all spot you're the first to see it, but there's a shuffle in the leaves near the bank before you see a tall individual kind of looking around as above in the tree you see a big spectral gorilla waving you down.
Hey.
Does it have a bow in its hair?
That's how
Sure,
we'll know
yes.
it's the one.
Yes,
Then we
it has
must
a bow in
attack
its
her
hair.
now!
A cute one. Okay,
Nereus, just turn into the wind.
Turn
Okay.
into the shore.
we have to turn your way.
My
Ram
Sorry,
it.
we're both at the helm.
So. Is that enough?
That's me letting it turn. Did we make it?
Yes. You make it. Are you trying to get ashore?
Yeah.
Okay, great. You are able to do so collectively between the two of you, no
I
matter how.
tie some knots.
I throw some anchors.
Nereus, as you throw some anchors,
What?
you will be given the gift of Devil's Sight.
Ah! Let's go. Thank you.
Evil.
I didn't.
Which
In the time it takes you to get to the shore, you see the spectral gorilla ducks down and chases after this individual who's run further into this wooded area.
also, how does Devil's Sight look with the eye for you?
Oh.
Because we haven't gotten Devil's Sight yet.
No, I have not. I've. Hold on.
It is.
does it
It's
do?
the sight that lets you see in magical darkness.
Okay.
So it could be that everything's black and you see like white outlines of things.
Okay. I
the
like
thermal.
that. Okay, because True Sight, I don't know if I explained what True Sight looked like for me, but I imagine True Sight, it turned like fully black so I could see everything, but I like the idea that it's opposite.
Okay.
So it turns like fully white and I can see white outlines of things.
All right, we're all here. Nereus!
Huh?
Sorry. You look great.
Your eye is not off-putting.
Okay. So, we've landed. We know that they're here because of the gorilla. How do we want to approach them?
Now is my chance to invoke.
Well, okay, hold on.
How much time has passed on the boat? It's been a couple of days or hours?
It's been several hours, like about half a day.
I'm still missing those hit points.
You
Oh,
could
from
spend
reading?
hit dice. Yeah, you could definitely have short rested.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna do that.
I would, yeah.
So we're trying to deal crippling blow. This could mean getting rid of their leader, potentially any other commanders, people in charge, stealing supplies, right? Was there anything else?
No, I think that
No,
pretty
that's
much
it.
covers it.
What if I
Destroying supplies, right?
If we can steal it, cool.
I think we should.
But then we're just taking it with us.
Just
down to Duress.
take some of it with us to City of Values, whatever you can hold, but
Okay.
destroy
Best
the
not
rest.
to waste all of it.
Fair enough.
What if I provide a large distraction with the spirits, and you guys follow through with whatever else you need, invoking on their leader?
Yes.
Well,
He cannot refuse.
here's an idea. Nereus,
Yes.
you and I are pretty good at sneaking around
Yes.
and dealing a crippling blow to those unsuspecting. What if
bit of a sneak attack.
you create a distraction with Nesh invoking Varia's there with you to make sure you don't die again
Very good.
while we go around.
Sneak.
Sneak. Yes. Yes. And we deal a crippling blow. Sorry.
This
Trying to be
is such a
sneaky.
broad plan. I love it.
And as long as we have your blessing, we don't want to step on any toes.
Right.
Perhaps you want to take him out yourself.
Yes, obviously.
Okay, well then.
You
maybe-
obviously couldn't. I mean, try your
Okay,
hand at killing
hold
the
up.
Endless Blade.
Yes, but we deal a little bit of damage, but we save him for you to
So-
take him out.
Yeah.
You'll
Could
die
you-
if you lay.
As
Could
you
you-
bicker,
The
the orb will alight, and you will all hear, "Did anyone say sneaking?" And you will all feel your intelligence fade.
Never mind, my idea's gone. I'm not smart enough anymore.
As
I think we should die.
you feel fleeter of foot,
Great.
and you will all gain +4 to all your dexterity-based skills and saves.
Okay.
I do a
Plus
backflip.
4 is awesome.
Wow.
Easily.
You're ready for
I
combat.
can't argue with you anymore. That was so cool. No, could you invoke and perhaps speak with them for a minute?
Okay, this
One
is going to
whole
is
minute.
going to be one of your insane rituals where you explode everything
No,
after
no.
a minute time. Or
I'm going to build a wall of impenetrable force around us.
Okay,
What?
fake.
It just takes a minute. And only the people who are in it can enter it and leave it.
Okay,
Okay.
and then I lock him into combat, and no one can help him.
I would call it Killian's tiny bunker.
Interesting. It's named after you? Wow.
Yes. Yes, it is.
Wow.
I don't remember the original name. Leomund or something.
Lehman's Honey Hut. Yeah.
I have it here.
Oh,
Perfect.
right. Okay, Killian's tiny bunker.
Yes.
I like the sound of that.
And so you two can sneak around still.
Yes.
This bunker forms. They will all be distracted trying to get in, while the
Okay.
three of us are in there while you invoke. And then you take him down.
And
Yes.
I take him down.
And it can last up to 8 hours, so however much time you need.
Yeah,
So-
preferably not 8 hours. But
I might
it's
need
there if
all
you
8
need it.
hours.
So he goes forward, invokes. You're a little ways off, making the
Making it
bunker.
on top of them, yes.
Yes. Is Varia with you in the bunker?
Yes.
Because she...
Varia has to be there because
you would be
Varia, I might die.
All of us
I
can be
know.
chosen to be in the bunker.
Okay, understood.
I think I could handle
It's just the truth.
up to 9 people.
Okay, great.
Okay.
And then you and I are sneaking.
Doing what exactly?
Doing
We're
what?
going to deal a crippling blow.
Plan's going in motion, friends.
Okay, so we deal a lot of damage, but we don't kill him because that's Nesh's job to do.
I jump onto the shore, and I go, it is time.
All right. Yeah.
I invoke!
Well, you should say
gotta
it when
get
you're
close.
in an earshot.
I start running.
The brush is pretty like thick, right? We can pretty easily like just kind of.
Yeah. I'll have you, the
Okay.
two of you, roll stealth. The
Great.
other, so you're approaching
Clink,
first.
clink, 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 clink.
I'm
Okay.
so slow.
Yeah.
Probably.
It was so close to being a 4, but then it went.
Wonderful. Nesh, you, Killian Varia, go forward first through and into these trees, and you begin hearing the first beginnings of and just shouting of "Come back here! You cannot run from us!"
And just tree branches
Yeah.
falling as they're cut.
Before you see just the vague outlines of what looks to be several carts, familiar to you from your vision through the orb. You see then standing is a tall elven man, his hair in 2 separate braids going down his back, carrying a not a terribly large blade, but a fairly large blade, who turns around after chasing a gorilla and then sees you. As you hear that there is a commotion behind him, taking a wild guess, it's probably at least 6 or 7 other of these individuals.
I have come here to invoke my right of combat.
Yes, and invoke you shall.
I'm already doing the ritual.
Okay.
10 seconds have passed. I only got 50 seconds left.
Even while a battle rages, we must answer the call.
It is our destiny and our life.
Our life, your
Thank you, Jay
life.
Rain, for the additional 500 bits.
Potion time! Oh my god, they
They wait for
Go
it
again.
as you're talking.
It's great.
What did the two of you roll for stealth?
34.
Oh my
31.
Okay, there is a little bit of an embankment here that leads up where there's a kind of cliff, not cliff, but a very steep section of earth, which you two begin making your way sort of up on top so you can kind of see down here. You see that there's the cart down in the center, and another cart off to the side, and again, there's about 7 of these elven individuals you can tell are clearly members of the Endless Blade. You see that there's 1 or 2 other individuals that are currently seated on the cart with these beasts of burden that have been stopped, as there's just a variety of gorillas swinging quickly through the trees or running on the ground as these Endless Blade members are swinging their swords as hard as they can.
So, are there any that look? Obviously, maybe the leader is already talking with Nesh of this. Is that the leader that we've seen before?
It is not Nesh's uncle. No.
Yeah. But does he have any distinguishing physical features to show that he is higher rank?
The person that Nesh is going
Yeah.
off with, he does not.
Does anyone that we see as we're sneaking around?
Not really. You see that again. There are 2 individuals in one of the carts.
Oh, in one of the cards?
Okay.
You rolled higher stealth.
I did. I
You're
would
the
like
leader. What do you
to
wanna
try
do?
and get as close as possible to see if I what's up with the people in the carts, quite frankly.
Yeah. That's fine. You begin doing that, Nesh, as this chaos is erupting behind this man. He begins slowly pacing in a circle around you, waiting for you to make the first move.
I have come back to claim my rights to this family. Do you know my name? Do you know what I have done?
I don't, actually. Which one are you from? Are you from the Everlasting?
Nay. I was the Dawnbringer before I disgraced myself. But now I come back to claim the life of your leader. You cannot stand in front of me. As I rear my hammer up before him.
I will stand over you!
Another 20 seconds passed?
I'm really milking it.
Yes, sure, you can get another 20 seconds.
Okay, only 30 seconds.
Varia, is there anything you would like to be doing during this time?
You need to be in there with them.
Wait,
With them, or I thought with
In the
you
bunker?
in the bunker.
Yeah.
Well, he's outside. Are
I'm
you
making
in?
it around them. That was the
How
point.
big can it be?
Just it's a 10-foot radius.
Okay.
So we gotta figure out how to get the leader of the Endless Blade over inside the bunker.
Not the leader, but whoever this guy
So
is.
I'm starting it over you two, and Varia and I will run in before it finishes, so we can all enter. And
You are
leave.
able to cast it at a distance, though.
All right, we're rolling initiative.
Never mind. We're already there in with them, so that it's there because it is self. So.
Thank you, J Rain, for
It's
the
been
additional
invoked.
500 bits.
Oh my god, and you have the bunker. That's nice.
I guess
Would now be a good time for me to
It's
read
right
off our newest potion.
Oh,
yes.
please do.
Yes,
sir.
Pit Spore. Spirits, we have gained the Potion of Tangible Objects.
What is that?
You gain access to 3 new abilities.
Oh, no.
Create Wall, Create Platform, and Create Pit. Each object remains in its place for 1 minute and can be created 1 time during the stream this potion was rolled. Create Wall. Create a tangible 10-foot by 10-foot vertical wall of force that is 1/4 inch thick and can float in mid-air. If the wall cuts through a creature's space when it appears, the creature is pushed to one side of the wall. It is immune to all damage, though a disintegrate spell instantly destroys it. Create Platform. Create a tangible 20-foot by 20-foot horizontal platform of force that is 1/4 inch thick and can float in mid-air. It is immune to all damage, etc. Create Pit. Create a tangible 10-foot by 10-foot pit that is 20 feet deep. The pit can be created on any surface. Creatures in a space within the pit's area, when the pit is initially created, must make a dexterity saving throw, and on a failed save, the creature falls into the pit. On a success, the creature is placed on the nearest unoccupied space. What a mouthful.
Yeah, you got it. You powered
Well
through it. And yeah, these are going to be channel point rewards. Oh, so make sure that you.
They're already
active.
active?
Oh, you.
Quick check.
He's got it.
What is the spirit mob strength stat at? Because we got the buff.
I think it's their
It
strength.
was a
Yeah.
mental buff.
Oh, okay. They didn't
Yeah,
get
so
us.
they're still
strength
just at
is
14.
No, they're
I thought they got a
their strength
They
is
got a
buff from the
mental.
second one.
They for sure
What
drank a
was the second
potion
one?
of
That was the one
strength.
that.
Oh no, it gives them
Gave them their-
advantage on their.
Yeah,
their
it gives them
size,
advantage. It doesn't buff the
It
stat.
doesn't buff
Oh,
their
gotcha.
actual strength.
But they do more damage. So
Yeah.
Yes.
So when they come in, which will be very soon,
yeah,
they're
we're gonna
gonna
come
be
in.
large.
And
Large.
in charge.
Wonderful. 20 and above.
Oh, right. Sorry. 27. Sorry, 28.
Oh, ready to scoot them right.
Well done. Finally,
No.
All right.
Wait.
I'm there.
he did it. With
Oh yeah, we
with
do.
which dice?
Yeah, we do.
15 to 20.
16.
18?
So Nereus will go before me.
18. Yes, 18. Sorry.
Not that it much matters. My whole turn is gonna be.
Cast spell, cast spell.
Incantation.
Oh crap! How much longer is it gonna take then?
6 rounds. Or 5 rounds.
No, there was a little bit of talking there.
Yeah, 30 seconds worth. It takes a minute.
Yeah, 5 rounds. Oh shoot, dude!
All right, let's.
That just got this.
Actually,
Yeah, I got
10
confused
to,
him.
10 to 15. 10 to 15 going once, going twice?
12.
12? Okay. And then, Barry, what'd you roll?
7.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, it is gonna all have to be scooted just a little bit over so that the
Oh, yeah,
spirits
spirits,
can-
you're right.
Spirits.
Am I able to cast cantrips while I'm doing a ritual? No, I have
No.
to spend my whole action.
Yeah, you
doing
gotta
it.
spend the whole action every turn.
What a bonus.
Wait, it's not a ritual though. That's just your actual casting time, right?
Yeah, it's just it's casting time 1 minute as a ritual.
Oh. No, then it'd be like 11 minutes as a ritual.
I don't know. It says 1
Because
minute
it's
ritual.
because it's like 10 more minutes.
No, because if it had just said 1 minute without a ritual, then it would be, as soon as I start, it would just take a minute and I can do other things. I think the reason that they made it ritual is that during that 1 minute, I have to be doing that.
Alrighty, and then Nesh, Nesh, where are you summoning the spirits?
I would like to summon them. How far? I'm just gonna summon them in between, or as close as I can to the bronze 9 and 4.
Oh, and they are large.
Yes, as,
Big.
oh,
Yeah, so, yeah, one of those.
Oh, wait, do you need oh, sorry.
Yeah, put
Boom!
all right,
This
as,
is like now.
Bogart, you see from up, this is the embankment that leads up. It goes up about 10 or so feet. It is difficult terrain to go up and down. Bogarth, you can see from up here that the gorillas all pile in on this rock and then and shift into the form of the spirit mob as they all come together in one big barrel of monkeys style.
Yeah,
Wonderful.
nice.
All right, spirits, are you ready to see our health?
Oh,
We're gonna
yeah.
be drowning in
Yeah,
dice,
yeah,
y'all.
yeah, yeah.
HP, Spirit Master.
That's the stream, man.
Safe.
Alright,
8,
That's a lot of
7, 10.
That's a lot of
Holy
tens.
cow.
Okay.
Damn, are they gonna be at like 150 HP right now?
Dude,
Like,
yeah.
That's fine.
It's
so.
gonna be wild.
Because they got a lot of extra dice rolls from all the subs and follows and
Which
stuff.
was huge. Thank you.
Yeah,
guys.
yeah.
Did I have time to do anything before?
You would have had time if you had one thing you wanted to do. I was trying to prompt for that.
Yeah, I just want to cast bless on the
So that
3 of
we're-
us, and that's all.
Heck yeah, you can
So
definitely
we're
bless the
raising-
3 of you guys.
Yeah.
I'm gonna grab those rings for me. That'd be awesome.
Oh yes, I can do that.
Wonderful.
I'm gonna boost
As you all
it,
see,
like,
the two individuals in the cart, the little cards are representing carts for us right now.
Okay.
Oh, we also need beasts of burden. Where are my beasts of burden?
Where may be stubborn?
Beasts of burden. All right, thank you.
Yeah, I don't know what that was about.
singing my theme song.
Don't worry about it.
All right. So, while they all are relatively combat ready, as they are currently trying to fight these spectral gorillas, Bogarth and Nereus, you are both considered hidden.
Great.
Bogarth, you are the first to act here.
Love that for us. All right.
But I would say, based on that you were going together, I will let you, in a sense, and you're right next to each other, you can basically take your turns simultaneous.
Also,
If you
did I
both-
really have to be at the bottom of the embankment? I thought
This
I'd
is
be falling pretty close behind Nereus.
yeah. You can be closer behind Nereus. This is the top.
Oh, that's the top.
Uh-huh.
Ooh. Oh, okay. I'm still fine being where I am.
Great.
If that's okay. Okay, so I'm sorry. You said that there were 2 figures in the cart. Did you give us any more descriptors? I don't remember.
I did not. 2 figures in the cart. They both seem to be similarly tall to the rest of the elves, but they appear to be wearing cloaks.
I'm just gonna whisper to Nereus. Who do you think they are?
Somebody awfully important. Might just have to take the cloak off to see.
Oh gosh. Okay. So then, I'd be remiss if we just went stabbing without knowing.
Exactly.
So what if we sneak up behind?
Mm-hmm.
And take the cloak and go.
I could do that without even touching them.
Really?
I've got spectral hands.
Okay. Wait. So we're taking our turns together? Is that what you said, Mr. DM?
You may, yeah.
Do you want to lead off doing that?
Yeah. Let me do that.
Okay.
I will mage hand one of the hoods off of the cloaked figures. The one closest to me.
Okay.
Number 1.
Number 1, please. please?
See what's behind
Nereus,
gold number 1.
as you pull back this cloak, you get a better look as this individual stands up a little bit taller, looking slightly perplexed. You see that they have a sword not unlike a rapier, a little bit thicker, but not nearly as long as some of the individuals here. On their face, you see they have some kind of war paint painted across and around their face, covering most of it. While they look to be elves as well, their garments are a little bit more flowy. There is a very clear to you can see there's a very clear distinction that they're not quite the same as the rest of the members of the Endless Blade.
But I have a quick question.
Yes.
Do they look like members of various tribes?
They do not.
Slit
their
throats. Are you doing anything else?
I was gonna send out my little octopus friend, but that I wasn't going to attack them. I don't know them. That seems unfair.
We're here to attack the people.
You
that are
6
important to them.
seconds. 6 seconds. What are you doing?
I'm sending my echo out. I'll tell you what. I'm gonna move a little closer behind that beast of burden there.
Okay.
That you
Hold
so
on.
nicely sung for us.
Why don't you sing it for me, Josh? What did I sing?
I don't know the song. I don't know it.
Oh, that's cool.
There we go.
Something with the beast of burden.
Wonderful.
That's the man in the middle.
Yeah, I'll sneak closer to the beast of burden to hide behind or have it be interposed in between us to stay
Yes.
hidden, so that then I can summon my echo without them noticing. So with me still being hidden from them, do I get advantage on this attack?
Yes.
Okay, I am going to. Sorry, something in my eye. Okay. There was legitimately something in my left
All
eye.
right. Yeah, I can tell.
All right.
I have no idea.
Wait, okay, here's the thing. I didn't roll
I
with
knew as much
advantage,
as you.
but it's already a natural 20. Okay, great. So,
Let's go.
it's a natural 20. That is going to be... I'm not crying. There's something in my eye. But it is
okay, Josh.
poetry in motion.
Okay. You're safe.
It is... okay, this is a 10 plus... 20 plus...
You were crying.
Dude, I know! There's so
Oh my god!
He's so excited.
That's 38 points of necrotic damage! Woo!
Sorry, what was it to hit?
Oh my god!
That's
His
what-
eyes,
Oh, okay.
His eyes are so fucking
Dude,
red.
I don't know what to do about it!
Stop fucking with it!
Bro,
Just keep
sped run
blinking.
getting
I do 38 damage!
Bogarth, as your echo appears and the soulless blade sinks into the flesh of this individual, you see their arm instinctively reacts and attempts to swipe at your echo, but is as the blade sinks in.
Okay.
They take the 38 points of necrotic damage.
Yeah, they do. I make another attack.
Great. It is no longer advantage.
No longer an advantage? That's fine. We don't need it.
Cry on this.
I think you did need it, actually.
I'll see my echo begin to miss, and I'll tilt my pirate hat as I get inspiration from Rael.
Let's go.
The spirits have 149.
Avast, you scurvy dog!
Get him. Get him. Get him for me.
Yeah.
17 on the die.
That is a 27 to hit, please.
27
Please.
do they
What?
27 hits. Yep.
What?
I just was seeing if they were going to use their thing.
They have a
Use
thing.
their thing?
What's their thing?
They're in robes, okay?
Fair enough. That is going to be 13 plus so that's 19 points of necrotic.
Okay. As now that he is aware of your echo, he takes a more defensive stance as he's standing up from the cart. As the cart begins to shake, as he tries to parry the blow, but it slides under his arm. Not quite ready. You said 13?
Yeah, 13.
Great.
We're going all out, right? We
You
gotta
did-
cripple them.
Oh god!
I make another attack. This time I'm going to spend a charge to get a -4 to hit in hopes of big boy damage. Jeez. A dirty 20.
A dirty 20. Okay, now they will use their thing.
Yeah, fair enough.
No, it's fine.
Whipping out that thing.
Oh, let's go. All right, so Bogarth, as you go in to strike, this individual snaps into action. Their eyes immediately lock with your echo, and they use the this part of the
hilt? The pommel?
the hilt, I guess. What? No, it's the guard.
The crossguard?
Crossguard.
Crossguard,
Yes,
yeah.
thank you. I was like, they used this part of their blade.
Oh no!
Not that part of the blade!
No,
Shoot!
this part's not the endless part. Anyways, they use the crossguard
Finite
to get up under the blade and push it off.
You
This time, as they say, no more gorillas. Well, this is going to be an interesting fight then.
You fool. I have so many more attacks on it.
Oh my god!
It's unnatural to my
It's bound to.
Oh my
You're
god.
striking him
And-
5
okay,
times.
So that is that. Okay, that is 12.
Okay.
The finishing blade.
Oh.
The fight starts
Uh,
and ends with Poke.
20, and then plus 18, so 38 plus 10, 48.
Wow.
Necrotic.
Okay. As they keep their eyes focused, I need to do math here, real quick. But as they keep their eyes focused on you, Bogarth, even though some of their internal workings are now splattered over their companion.
Yeah. Right. So true.
Lovely.
You can keep going.
Oh, okay.
As in, please keep going.
Are they alive?
I believe so. So keep going, please.
Woof.
I'm sticking to the plan.
Hit
I'm
him
action
again.
surging.
Oh my
I
god.
attack again.
Oh.
I'm a fighter. This is what I do.
what he does!
Okay.
They are still alive. Yep.
Say it with me. I have no spells.
Yeah, buddy. I need this.
You're a
has a
ranger now,
spell.
partially, so you do have
Cast
spells.
kill.
You're lying. Keep going.
That's true, but they're not very good. That is a 24 to hit.
24.
Yes.
That does not hit. As this one, they are already on guard and are parrying their blow. Parry thrust.
I attack again. I attack again.
Okay.
He attacks again.
How many more does he have?
I've got a few. I'm going to spend another. I'm going to spend 2 charges, my last 2, to put some soul sickness in this dude.
Sicken their soul.
Oh wait, but I only spend it if I hit. So we'll just see if I hit.
You'll hit.
Oh no.
I don't. I miss. That's for sure. Yeah, 16. 16 hit.
Once again, your blow is parried as you see they produce their other hand has a set of what looks to be brass knuckles with a blade coming off the end.
Thank you, Dicequake, for the follow.
I have one more attack.
Go for it.
Make it count.
No! You escape this time.
As once again, it's ching, ching, ching. It's very Three Musketeers as they're like standing perched on like the edges of the cart, pushed back as far as they can, still hanging on.
Yeah, and Bogarth hiding behind that beast of burden. I'm just like peering over to one side. I'm like, oh,
Wonderful.
no! My turn.
Wonderful. Nereus, I do believe, unfortunately, Mage Hand is an action.
Yes, but I have a bonus action
Yes.
that I can do,
What would
and
you-
movement still.
Yes, what would you like to do?
So
Game
for my
master.
bonus
Yes.
action, what's up?
If I may interrupt, which of these would be the rogue figure?
The 2 gold pieces right here. Oh, we can barely see it.
Well,
Yeah, let's pick the one Bogarth hasn't been wailing on, and I will need them to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh no.
I only
Not
moved it so that you
again.
could see
Again,
me and
Soul
Killian, but-
domination?
What do they need to beat?
Oh,
Currently?
let's see. Now that is a 17.
They do not succeed.
They do not, and they believe beyond a shadow of doubt that their legs have fallen asleep. They may now only crawl places.
Oh my god.
I can do that.
That's
This is-
Fall over? Are they
This is so
prone?
strangely painful.
Yeah, pins and needles.
needles.
Yeah.
Pins and
That's
needles.
cool.
Endless pins and needles. Sorry.
Wonderful. Great. Nearest, what else are you doing?
I would
Crank.
love to, before I move any further, I'm gonna send out my tentacle of the deep. My little squiddy guy, and he's gonna into existence, and I'm gonna shoot him 60 feet as close as I can get to Bronze One. Just for a little extra helping hand for Nish.
Wow.
And then part of sending him out, we did decide last session that I could attack
You can make-
with it.
yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
Woo-ha!
You had 10 stars.
Yeah, that's a big boy. So sorry. Okay. That,
New dice, huh?
yeah, that should be a 21 to hit.
21. That will hit.
Yes! Let's go!
Fucking toss that thing. Let's go.
3 points of cold damage, and they are slowed by 10 feet.
Oh, okay.
There we go.
It's the slow.
It's the
It's
slow.
the slow.
Hey, I'm letting you do
Go.
the big numbers. Okay? Because I can control what comes up with the
As
next
So-
one.
wow,
do the
it
big
slaps him in the back as he is already pushing off with one foot. He kind of staggers forward, trying to impale Nesh with his blade.
Okay, and then for my movement, I would love to leap up onto the cart that the robed figures are on, like behind them.
Yeah, you can just get up to about there.
Cool. And I have 2 blades drawn, and all I'll say is, I assume I need no introduction. And that's my turn.
Wake up! Wake up! Wake up! All right,
Is that guy prone? Would you say?
No.
I guess he's sitting.
he's sitting.
Okay.
Wonderful. Killian, it's your turn next. Which you continue ritual casting, I'm assuming?
So I'm not actually ritual casting it. It's a minute casting time. I can cast it as a ritual, and it would be 11. So I'm spending the spell slot to just take a minute to cast it.
Okay.
Which still needs to use my action, but does not need to use my concentration in that regard, I believe.
Okay.
If it's taking a 1 minute. I
If
believe
it
it's
doesn't
just
ask for concentration, it's not a concentration.
There's a
Ritual
chance.
concentration.
It might need that, but I don't know. off the
I was
top
trying
of
to
my
look
head.
at it. I didn't see
Okay.
anything about that. I thought I saw specifically for ritual,
Okay.
but I'm not casting it.
Okay.
So, okay. So because of that, I am going to turn around to Varia as I'm casting. I'll say we need to get as close to Nesh as we can, and then I will put my hand on your shoulder, and once more, you are capable of spewing acid
Yeah.
for 1 minute.
Okie dokie.
Wait, where are you
Let's go.
That's the
casting?
bonus action.
Where are you casting the bunker? Is it just on me,
It
or
has to be on me, 10 feet out from me. So I'm gonna run up to like right behind you,
Okay, I think we
Right.
should get.
or closer to
Yeah, I think we should get in the center of the zone.
the center of the zone. If we can get him to follow, yeah. Or we don't even have to actually. 'Cause we can
Are
just
you
make
are you
him
moving right now?
follow. Yes.
Where?
You make a good point. I'm gonna move to the west of the tentacle, and then a little bit more north, as far as I can that way.
To the heart of the fight.
So I'm going to finish casting pretty much next to that, the Beast of Burden, number 2.
Okay.
That
As you-
way, everybody, when it's time, can run in. It can happen, and then we have a free space to.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Nesh, as your companion runs past you, you see that the man in front of you pays no mind, and even though he's been slapped by this tentacle, his eyes are trained solely on you, moving forward. Killian, you see that these, let's call them donkeys, are beginning to kind of get all rustled up from the action that's transpiring. Wonderful. Killian, that's your turn.
Yep. And
Okay.
I'm down to 4 more rounds.
Wonderful.
Let's go.
Bogarth, before you a small wooden rod will appear. It will swing towards your face, almost hitting you, but disappearing just before it does.
I was hidden.
Then you will hear a faint chuckle on the wind. Gain 1 spiritual inspiration, courtesy of Militanto.
Okay. Oh, you're teaching me how I should hit. For next time.
Stop missing, loser. No. I keyed.
Seems like an AC of like 25 or something.
You hit him like 4 times out of your 6.
Yeah, well, with 2 natural 20s.
Nesh, is your AC still 16 or is it higher?
It is, should be 17 because of the Gift of Gab.
Okay, meets beats. All right. As his first blow, even though he is slow, the push from his foot he got originally, he's able to carry that momentum forward and just barely slip under the hilt of your hammer as it makes contact and slices into you. It is a crit.
So you are the champion of your clan.
That's going to be 22 points of slashing damage.
I'm gonna.
Okay.
As I see Killian run away from me, I just out of the corner of my eye see this, and just say no, and sort of pull a little bit of the dirt from underneath, and I'm gonna cancel that crit.
Okay. Well, in that case, you are going to take 6 points of slashing damage as he just gets a little bit of the meat on your side. He then pulls it back through and slices through your forearm, which also does hit at the 17. That's another 6 points of slashing damage. Sorry.
There goes the other one.
That's 10 points of slashing damage. The other one should be also 10 points of slashing damage.
He's stronger.
Sorry, I forgot to add strength mod. All right.
You're strongest.
Wonderful. That's his turn. These two are going to.
Thank you, Dicequake, for the sub.
Thank you.
Let's add a little more health.
Oh, true.
Didn't we get a follow too?
From the same.
All right. Nesh, you're up next.
Okay. I'm going to use my bonus action to expend the rest of the charges to add strength to the spirit's stats.
The
Heck yeah.
rest?
How much?
9, I believe.
Wow.
Oh boy.
Well,
should
one
leave
because that'll be left over. There'll be one that's left over.
Oh.
If you do 9.
Oh, okay, then yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect. That's my bonus action. And my action.
8. So it'll be plus another 4. So yeah, so their strength should be at 22.
22 strength.
Go.
Strike them! And I don't know the stats on the hammer, but I am certainly
yes.
wielding
So it's
it.
considered a +2 hammer.
Well. Welcome. I would like to strike the man in front of me.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right.
+2 hammer. It does 2d8.
Add 2.
That's crazy. 8, 10. Okay, plus the 12. So that's a 32 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Y'all giving me too many pluses, gamer. All right, it's a 2d8. And does the on-hit effect just cause confusion, or do I have to spend a charge for that?
You would technically have to spend a charge for it.
All right. That is a 10 plus the... Yeah, it's just 14 damage. And can I spend a charge to make him confused?
He has to make a wisdom save.
Make the wisdom save.
Which
Try to make the wisdom
he
save.
fails. So he is, as you, Nesh, as you swing the hammer, you feel it is a little bit heavy. The contact it makes, it slams into his side. You feel your hands almost kind of shift unexpectedly as the gearworks in the hammer click, and then the hammer itself goes on the end as it makes impact, and his head begins to spin as he is confused.
Got twin impacted.
Very
Sorry,
well.
how much damage did you say it was?
14.
What did you do with your bonus action?
Plus your strength rate.
I gave the oh no, yeah, I added that. It was I used it to buff the spirits. I'm going to strike him once more. Now that he's off his footing. That is I have to add stuff, guys. Chill.
So hard.
20, not natural.
To hit? Yeah, that hits.
What? Oh, and I add
24.
4. 20 4.
You hit. How much damage are you dealing to him as he is still reeling, confused?
That is 15 points of damage.
Okay.
And I say, sit down.
Ugh, why are there 3 of you? This is a one-on-one fight.
And that is my turn.
Wonderful. That's your turn. All right. 3 and 4 will move in. These.
Oh, dang.
It's okay. The spirits are tanking right now. They got so much HP. Wait, how much HP? do they have?
149. That was before we just rolled the extra.
Now 167.
Let's go.
Spirit
tanking
Master,
you.
because I think it's changed. What is the Spirit's AC right now?
I think it's
Has it changed?
+1. Yeah, with the
Oh.
or
No,
yeah.
no.
No, yeah, they
It's just the mental stats.
no, they got a +1
Something
from
else?
the
The cufflink.
The cufflink.
There it is.
That's why I'm asking.
Something gave
I
them.
think I want to say it's 15 now. So I want to say it's like 13 plus their dex.
What's the question?
Plus their AC.
Who am I?
What's happening?
Where am I?
I'm almost positive I gave them essentially mage armor. So 13 plus dex, which was 1, but now it's plus another one, so it should be 15.
Okay. I'm going to operate.
Sounds right.
Yeah, that sounds correct to me based on what I had previously. All right. All right. As all of these Endless Blade members are like, "You gorillas cannot escape. We will take your lives," and they go in slashing to the best of their ability. 2 of their strikes hit, and that's going to be a total of. I'm just going to total it all for us. That's 26 points of slashing damage, Spirit Master.
Eating it up.
Say again.
26 points of slashing damage
26.
as they attempt to cleave through various parts of the spirit mob. Wonderful. That is pretty much all of them. Vera, you're up next.
Oh God. Okay, I'm gonna, after saving you a little bit of from the hit, Nesh, I'll try to make eye contact with you. Do you look like you need help over there?
I'm fine. Also, I invoked. You cannot help me.
Don't talk to anyone but me. We're fighting.
That's what I thought. And I will, I'm going to run however far 15 feet can get me toward this massive,
Mob?
That's 15?
No, that's 15 feet. It's not very far. It's 3 squares.
Nope. I'm gonna move the rest of my 15 feet. Sorry, your dice are hanging out over there.
Oh, sorry.
Would a 15-foot cone hit any of them?
Oh my god.
5, 10, 15. It would not.
Singe their
Oh.
eyebrows.
Alright.
They would
Fine.
feel warm.
It would feel good.
I'll get frustrated and cross my arms and fall back and Misty step right next to him. And then with my action, I will
I bet they felt safe.
cough up acid.
They felt safe. for a
Are
second.
you okay hitting the spirits with this?
Do your worst.
Yes.
Great.
You
they'll
can
be
always
okay.
get off to the side and miss like one of those guys while missing the spirits, I feel like. Well, maybe not.
Yeah, but you could get 3 if you hit the spirits, so up to you.
We can take it.
They do have a lot of health.
Yeah, I'm in
It's
him.
true.
It's a dex save.
Oh, you're telling me we get to save as well?
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
What do they need to beat?
They need to beat
His.
It's mine, so 17.
17.
Fail,
That
success.
So easily. I'm not worried at all.
9 succeeds.
Oh, dude!
They're a big mob. They're a big mob today.
Wow. So on 3d6, I rolled a 1, a 1, and a 5. So it's only 7 acid damage. But
Okay, as 2 of them, as they're slashing, they're another monster! As one is able to dodge it away.
You said 7 acid?
that's it.
Great. Here, I skipped one ahead. Spirits, you are up next.
Alrighty. Well. We are kind of surrounded, aren't we?
Yes.
Well, ignoring that, I think we're going to fly over to bronze number 1 to help our
Oh
friend Nesh.
god!
Oh.
Use that HP,
Okay.
Spirit Master.
Okay.
Greatest asset right now.
Oh no.
Oh, additionally, I have a pit and a wall to make, but we'll get to that.
Really? A wall.
Wait, there.
Oh, wait, one of these is relevant.
Yeah.
We would like to build a wall to prevent some of those attacks of opportunity.
Okay, I'll cut off 3 of them.
Cheers.
For you? For you?
As very quickly several smaller spirits come out and like Lego.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. They're like, what the? Ah!
The pit will be formed under cart number 1.
Oh.
How deep is the pit?
Cart
21?
Oh, the pit that the cart that
Okay,
I'm on.
we'll get to that. We'll get to that in a second.
The cart that I'm
Splendid.
standing on.
It's cool. We'll be fine.
You used to play with
Great. 2 of those, or sorry, 1 of those attacks of opportunity is going to hit.
All right.
Dealing 18 points of slashing damage. And you said you're moving over to here?
No.
Probably to get flanking, if I would guess.
Additionally, we're creating a platform to raise ourselves higher in an attempt to avoid the other 2 attacks.
That's crazy. That's a crazy use.
Raise up and then put the platform there before they leave.
That's
their
Fortnite.
reach.
That's Fortnite.
Okay,
go to 5
yep,
feet,
you Fortnite
place
it.
it.
But I will give my one touch of, as you do, and they go to swipe. As you go to swipe, as they go to swipe, and the platform appears blocking their blades, spirits, you hear the rest. Vera, you hear from the spirits a soft. Do 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 do. All right. Anyways,
It's beautiful. It's beautiful.
Anyways, we are attacking. The gorillas will pull out coconut guns.
oh my god! Point blank coconut guns. Let's go.
Let's go.
Spirits have outdone
Alrighty,
themselves.
and I believe we get flanking with Nesh.
Sure do.
You do.
Of course.
We strike!
Oh, come on.
huge.
Yeah,
Bounce?
it's cocked.
Oh, yeah,
It's
it
cocked.
could've
It's
been
kind of
20.
cocked.
It was
It's kind of cocked.
almost, but so 14 on the dice plus 4 plus.
That hits.
Yeah,
6.
It hits.
well,
Die,
yes,
die,
plus the 6.
die.
I digress.
Yeah.
guy that you're fighting.
Plus all the strength.
4.
Die.
Yeah. 3d10 plus 12.
Oh my gosh.
Plus 12 is crazy.
Oh my god!
Oh! That was close.
22 plus 12, 34?
Bro, it was spinning like a dreidel. That was wild.
28 force damage.
20. Oh my gosh. As spirits,
wait.
Get him.
No, it should be 34, right?
You're right, 34 force damage.
Quick maths.
spirits, as your coconut guns batter this individual's back. Oh, stumbles.
Fire and spurts.
Yes.
Someone's been reading chat.
Oh, is that what they said?
There are so many of you. I will not die.
I don't think I even need to help. I think I go run.
All right. Okay, and Spirit Master, how deep is that pit?
No.
20 feet.
20 feet.
20 feet.
10 by
And
10.
that's
get to
the
make a
full
dex
spirit's turn.
Yes. Also, the pit is shaped like Pythias, but don't worry about it.
That's
Pythia shaped pit.
But
And
you guys are supposed to be able to make a dex save.
how.
It's true.
Yes.
Right?
Everyone can.
make a dex save.
How is it shaped like? No, how is it shaped like Pythias? Like, is it his
Although,
head?
I mean,
Is
like
it
a
his
body-
body?
my
body
echo's just
pillow.
floating there.
Yeah.
So
Nearest
so
can
it's
make
a
the dex
rectangle.
save. Which
Yeah, how square can Pythias be?
don't you get something? It's not. It's a dex save. Rogue gets something
Evasion?
for dex saves.
yeah, but I mean, it would be to avoid damage. It's evasion.
Oh, I see, I
that
see.
you're
Yeah.
thinking of. This is just
Okay.
to not.
I
fall.
should be fine. Hold on, I'm doing quick math.
We'll see.
18.
18.
Just barely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Great.
17.
Okay.
Never didn't have it.
Nereus, you're able to jump out of the cart as the cart falls into this Pythia-shaped hole, whatever that means. Bogarth, your echo stays floating. The donkey falls back in with the rest of the cart. These 2 individuals that are squaring off, unfortunately, spirits, they do save and jump out of the cart.
What?
Well, I mean, come on.
Which means that I guess Nereus also goes
Yes.
out.
Yep. We'll handle that in a second
They
here.
can riposte.
As
They parry the hole.
as Nesh, you see the one who jumps out using their arms because their legs are asleep, flops onto the ground as you
what
see
about the one that can only crawl?
that,
Does he have
that's the one.
disadvantage or
That's the
something?
one.
Surely, right?
No, because he just uses arms.
Well, but like,
no.
help-
Uh,
come on.
I have to draw the line somewhere. That's where I'm drawing it today. As Nesh, you can see just over the spirit mob, this individual, the robe, the cloak falls to the side as you see these markings on their face, this war paint, as this individual uses their sword to help prop themselves up as they call out to the group. Friends, comrades, today we fight a glorious battle. One that will live in the hearts and minds of all the Solaris family as long as we live. Raise your blades in celebration! And will attempt to inspire the rest of the Endless Blade, as they themselves, you recognize, are not a member of the Endless Blade, but a member of a different clan. And that's where we're going to end tonight's episode. We will see you next week, spirits. Thanks for joining us. I hope you had a great time. I know I have. We will see you all next week on Sunday.
Next year.
Next year. Next
I
year.
wanted to kill that guy. Sorry.
We will see you next year, spirits,
You gotta
on
wait.
Sunday, because don't forget, Sundays are for the spirits.
It's you.
We will see you
And you get to
next
keep the
time.
string.